Can you shove that mic closer to you, please? As close as you can do it.
Consider it shoofed.
Shoof.
Do I have to?
Yes.
That's a nat 20 and a 9.
Ooh,
That's pretty
the
good.
dice.
3 and 12.
10 and 4. 3 and 20. That's 20.
That's 2 20s.
Get
I
something?
think we're about to level
Like a
up.
prize?
Yep.
Yes, you do get a prize. You'll find it in game.
Contagion.
I'm uploading the prize now
Ball cancer.
to your limbs. What was that? What was that thing we had to watch at school that was about a dude that had ball cancer?
What?
Yeah.
How
like,
is that necessary?
I don't know. There was some
don't know.
Aussie movie or something like that we had to study.
Oh, look both ways.
Yeah, that's it.
Cancer.
Yeah. I've got ball cancer. And we're all just like,
It's
Balls!
it is still a very funny way for someone to tell
to
someone
announce. Yeah.
else that they have testicular cancer.
Ugh, 3 and 6.
Cancer of the newt.
Cancer of the little gonads.
Isaac, I'll have you know, I still say, I'm a big person.
Someone's really
Kind of
left a mark.
stuck. Excellent. Wolfie, does everything sound okay? And welcome back.
A wolf.
Oh, she's got a
Fee.
nat 20 emote. That's a good emote. Wish I had that.
Do you have any D&D specific emotes?
No, I should get around to making some. Sounds good. Excellent. Beautiful. All right. Everyone got things?
Probably. Stuff and things.
Yeah.
Probably. Excellent. Well, in that case, welcome back for episode 101. We survived 100. You made it through the...
Greased
The first century.
tunnel.
Yep.
I was more going with like
Well,
the...
that's,
the
we went
the
into
first century, but-
we went into the bit that we were going through, the exit into the deeper dungeon.
Kyle was just very much locked on the goal, right?
Yep. That's all he cares about.
Numbers are arbitrary.
Last time you attempted to kill Mod 9 by talking him to death.
Nearly succeeded.
Almost. You're almost there. You then...
It was the very first robot stroke.
He then had a chat with the Timekeeper, or Time Lord, depending on your religious views. Then he requested some help in return for a little something, which very much sidetracked Kincaid. He was like, yeah, we're on our way to go and get our reward.
Boy, what car will I pick out of the
Out of the
robot
motor pool.
garage? Yeah.
And then it turns out they hadn't done anything yet, and the car is not yet
I just
theirs.
assumed that someone else had demanded payment in advance while I was listening, and he agreed to it.
Yep. So you then travelled a long way down the spire into the Chronoseam beneath the central part of Metronus.
Which, if you think about it, it's kind of crazy for robots to have this super special big piece of machinery that keeps their whole planet going, and they can't come down here.
Yeah, it's very flawed.
It is interesting, isn't it?
You almost think they didn't build it.
One would think something like that.
Is
If
there a
I
little
thought
man
about
inside
it.
the Time
If
Lord?
you were to do that, but we don't do that here.
There-
No,
I have
fart
concluded-
jokes now.
There is a
We
tiny
only
little
believe in the
golf
farts.
bag-esque goblin inside the Timekeeper.
Yeah. He's not really a man.
Levers and pistons.
A little bit, what is it?
Walking him around like a skeletal Gundam.
Men in Black style.
Yeah, that's exactly
Oh,
that.
yeah.
When he does the beatbox talking.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember Cat Sith?
Oh, far out. Man, I haven't seen that in
Jesus Christ.
That's how I remember it.
Sounds exactly right.
That is, yeah, Will Smith starts his part, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That is it. Like, you're not wrong.
Jeez. Genuinely, like 20 years since I've seen that movie. If it's even been out that long. Yeah, it probably holds up.
Maybe Will Smith's best work.
Not,
Yeah, we can say his career has peaked, definitely.
not Wild Wild West. Ooh, come on.
His soundtrack.
Yeah, true.
Surely it's not. Surely it's Bad Boys 2.
You ain't seen Bad Boys 2?
Probably his Bad Boys too.
I'm behind. You had some.
Puzzle.
Yeah, exactly. We got there. We had some shenanigans in the Chrono team, had some real struggles figuring out some timing puzzles, which was a bit of fun.
Balls to the wall, run away.
Just charge through it. It'll be fun.
Suckers to the puckers.
You then got to the end finally after hacking the final door. You guessed like 40 times and they're like, yeah, screw this.
We were one number off.
Yeah, pop the faceplate off and
Octo craning you down so you could
it was
pick the lock. Yeah.
actually worked really well in a 0G sort of space.
It was all I could think of, and I was like, maybe it'll help. And I was like, oh, actually.
Actually, I'm a genius. I knew this was good.
You've done it again.
You've
Never
done-
doubt yourself
Yeah.
is the lesson here.
Wolfie said, I hate the movie, but I thought he did an amazing job in I'm Legend. Ooh, yeah, that's true. Oh.
Huh?
I also
You're showing your age here, guys.
That's pretty sad.
Did you not just hear this, man?
You're showing your age here, Carl.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yeah. So,
I also am Isaac's age.
yes, I too am a youth.
I say, I'm
How
pretty
do you
sure
do, fellow kids?
it came out when I was in year 6.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez.
I think it was like 2007 or 8 it came out.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I would have been younger then.
Because I would have been grade 6 if it was.
I was also younger at the time.
Well, yeah, but what's your
I
excuse for the 10 years
one day back
after
when I too was younger.
So people are like,
What
"There's a
about
photo of me from when I was
iRobot?
younger. You know, every photo.
Have you seen
every
iRobot?
photo of me
iRobot's
from-
good, right?
You're not
Yeah,
telling me
right.
anything new. As you got into the final room where the mechanism that keeps the timing of Mechanus alive, you noticed one piece seemed to be missing. And that there was a strange tunnel out through the bedrock.
Yeah, that's right. The adamantium castle, and then like just a little hole, little mouse hole.
Yeah, because it was the gearbox in like the strings.
Yes.
One
Yes.
of the gears was
It was
missing.
clonk clonk.
Yep. Every 1 to 2 minutes it sort of skipped because there's no mechanism there.
We also found out they have a horribly managed legal system here.
Very
Once
much
the law
so.
is passed, that's it.
Oh, that's right. And Kincaid got ideas.
Yeah, we, pass law, we are gods of the realm for all eternity, etc.
Well, I mean, we don't even have to say eternity. We are gods of the realm.
Yeah.
It is all eternity.
Yeah, that's true.
But then they say the robots are bigger gods than the other gods.
Then we say we're bigger gods than that.
But we're like top of the
We're
food
even
chain.
bigger.
Whatever other laws are passed saying people are gods, we're more gods than that.
Plus one.
Yeah, whatever you say, plus one.
That's the whole law.
That's the law.
Check and mate.
It's signed.
So,
So how big's the hole?
the tunnel out is about 10 feet in diameter.
We can walk that.
Yeah,
Sugo could have busted through.
Could I have a look at the
Kitsugo tunnel through adamantium?
gearbox? He did?
Adamantium?
He's got Belchbag with him, yeah.
Yes.
Like, are there any, I don't know, marks on it or anything like that?
Are you proficient with artificer's tools
Oh, boy,
by
yeah.
any chance?
You wouldn't believe how proficient I am.
Is it not at all? Because I would believe that you were not at all proficient with the tools.
Is it, are artificer's tools perchance similar to brewing supplies?
Dungeoneers?
Or cook's utensils?
You know why.
It's mathematics similar to getting shit-faced
Are they
24/7.
similar to
Can I
Jeweler's tools?
apply my moonshine making skills here?
What about
Can I just do a
Jeweler's tools?
hillbilly
It's a
shot and solve this
sort of-
equation?
Very different.
No.
Yeah. Water vehicles.
Just hear me out.
both
I've
do
seen them
this?
before.
Kincaid's got the giant bottle of whiskey out, and he's like looking at the circumference of the base, and he's looking at the missing spot of where the gear is, and he's looking at the.
If I drink this, maybe I'll understand. So, I would say this is so far beyond your understanding. The machines themselves have been completely alien to you, your characters. This is on another level.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to any of you.
Kincaid, can you guide me a little bit while I look around for any scraps
So-
and leftover bits of
certainly.
clothing or shit?
Well, what I more meant was like looking to see if I can figure out what went wrong. Are there like
16,
scorch marks on it or
19.
scratches? Like it looks like it's been melted or
Oh, okay.
burned. Or
Not trying to
something's,
understand
like,
it.
taken out. Like I can see. Oh, this is like that's a screwdriver mark where someone's like sabotaged it. Sorry, I should have been clearer.
No, that's fine. I'll let
Plus
you.
3 to whatever you rolled.
What were you doing, sorry, Keeks?
I want to flip the goggle thingies into the really
close-up mode.
Yep. And then do an investigation check for a piece of clothing or this or that or a crystal shoe that she left behind that's going to turn into a pumpkin later or something.
Okay. And you rolled a what, sorry?
19.
19 total?
Do you know something we don't know?
It's real specific.
What you would notice, looking around the place, is that whatever made the hole in through the solid rock ground, it appears to be a tracked vehicle. So something with tracks. There are tread marks in the tunnel itself. As to your question, Kincaid, of how that piece of this timing mechanism was removed, not a clue. You're not sure what is meant to be there and what isn't.
There aren't like any marks like that looks like maybe a crowbar was just to like pry something out,
That's what I was
or
looking to sort of
like
see.
no scratches.
I'll
around
give
that
you
missing
this.
spot.
You have high intelligence.
I have higher intelligence than him.
Yeah. Well, he asked the question. I'll give you
Mine's
this.
higher.
He's
Be-
wearing the thing.
Yeah, he's got the... Without it, he does not.
Without it, he is retarded.
Very much so. So, what you would figure out with a really high intelligence, a simple jimmying would not remove this thing. You would be required to know exactly what you're doing because it's constantly shifting and moving.
This was an inside job.
Potentially.
So we're looking for George W.
They did say a robot, well, they assume a mechanical being stole this.
But didn't they say something about
that one?
Thiefo Roboto.
Yeah, Tempo Roboto, Thiefo Roboto.
Tempo Roboto. Evo Roboto. Wow, real low effort name there, guys.
Thiefo Roboto. I wonder what he is. A thieving robot.
He's a blacksmith, yes.
But they did also say that the robots themselves were unable to go down there because it will cook their brains. So it had to be
Yes.
something organic.
Well, what you're seeing is a tunnel from a different direction,
Yeah.
which potentially may have bypassed that. You don't know.
Potentially the traps in there are the thing that I'm
As
talking about.
opposed to the...
Because it's all
yeah.
weird timing puzzles, the robots just can't figure it out, so they fry.
Yeah, it might not be like innately being down here.
Hey, Ricky, did you want to sending Belchbag maybe? Because I think he's got an idea on these. Maybe he's on our plane.
I mean, so far none of my sending has worked, but I can give it a go.
I reckon maybe we, like, I don't think it's a bad idea, but maybe leave it for the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because, and also because it's hard. It's going to be, you know, when you like, try and tech support someone over a phone call, it's going to be that times a million. Us describing a mechanism that we don't understand over the phone
Hey,
in
I mean,
25
it's got, like,
words to
Teeth,
Belchbag.
and it's got like a
Yeah.
dip and more teeth.
It goes along and then up and
Okay,
down.
picture a wagon wheel, but it's covered in teeth and made of metal, and it's about as big as my hand. And then there's 7 of them, but one's
And they
missing.
keep shifting, and then that one went left, but then there's symbols here. I couldn't read it. It's gone now.
And then the teeth connect.
And then the
together.
25
more
words are up.
sendings.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I'll hold off.
Okay. Sure thing. So, a tunnel bored through the bedrock beneath Matronas. The mechanism itself clicking away, turning, spinning, doing whatever it do. You see the strands connected to the bedrock itself are continually pulsing with this vibration that's being created. What are we going to do?
Right on the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, follow
Yeah.
the tank
I mean,
track.
is there anything else in this room apart from the main thing in the middle?
Doesn't appear to house anything else.
Doesn't have a big bag of gold.
Or maybe
Just in the corner.
Maybe if it did,
A
it's
chest,
already gone.
chest that says magic items E.
Yeah. ERE.
maybe I'll just cast Detect Magic and see if anything pings around here.
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
It seems that the core itself is layered with magic. You've never seen something so incredibly vibrant under your detect magic sort of, I don't know, film that
I'm
covers
just
your
picturing, like, these
eyes.
turn like pink with magic or something, yeah.
Yeah, and it is blazing with arcane.
It sure do be pink.
But nothing else, it's all just coming from the core.
Correct.
Well, good to know at least.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, down the tunnel. Do we want to send Hermes forward a bit
Sure.
and just get him to scout it?
Okay. Sending Hermes as you wait.
I bet that's those mining guys. I bet they came in here, they stole it.
Tui.
The MO.
Every
That's the one.
every minute and a half, give or take, there's a little timing discrepancy. You hear that sort of clunk as the gears don't quite meet up, and you feel that vibration. The entire room just around you.
Do you think if we put something in there that was about the right size, it would fix it?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, man, if only I had like the spell creation or something. Just make a little teethed wagon wheel that fits in there and Bob's your auntie's living lover.
I personally don't think we should mess with something we have no idea about, but that's just.
I just think it would probably be.
Nah, jam a shoe.
Yeah, just the shoe will be about right. Yeah.
I don't wear shoes, so it's going to have to be one of
That's
yours.
fair, that's fair. Mine are too expensive.
And I'm not putting a foot in.
One of you are going to have to walk around one shoed for the rest of the campaign. I'm so
Come
sorry.
on, Ricky, you've got 4 arms, give one up.
Oh.
It might
Just-
only get crushed.
just
a little
reach
bit.
in.
Yes.
It'll be fine.
It's going to be like putting toothpaste under a rolling pin. Like, it's not really damaging it.
What's
Just
it
pulls Ricky into the gears.
Like if you powder teeth and then mix it with water and
That's
glue.
horrendous. Did you say and blue?
Glue.
Oh,
Blue.
to make it blue, I thought. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, blue glue.
Yeah. Powdered teeth. Lovely. You heard it here first, folks. That's how you make toothpaste. Powdered teeth and
you-
water.
That's how you. I don't know. We have these.
I'm making it up, couldn't you tell?
I've never seen a tooth in my life.
Aren't you a doctor?
Oh, I had 4 totals.
I'm not a dentist.
Jeez.
So, as Hermes flies down the tunnel, you discuss the composition of toothpaste. It's on an incline, so it's digging towards the surface, you would surmise. Hermes sort of reports back. It's a fair distance. How long will Hermes fly? Or how long until you do something
I
else?
reckon we should just go in after Hermes and just follow the
If you
trail.
want to
yeah,
come
we
back
just-
in,
we-
I don't know, 5, 10.
Yeah, like 100
start.
feet
We
ahead.
might as well just go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon.
Yep. And it appears that the tunnel is perfectly circular. So whatever has bored this has done it with exceptional precision.
It's a massive hole saw.
Because you've got the carpet, could you be like walking through him and we kind of just like tie you to the back of Ricky or something?
Yeah.
And you just kind of get pulled along like a little hover.
Yeah.
Hey, why do I
Thing.
people?
It's not going to be me. I just thought you'd like that.
Yeah, okay. Helps me feel useful.
You've got 4 arms.
What's Hermes' passive perception?
Like
Does he have a plus to perception?
3.
So it'd be 11.
You get a bonus because they
Oh,
have
no,
advantage. Like if you have advantage
You
on
get
something, your
+5.
passive. Yeah, that sounds
So
right.
18 it'll be.
Does that sound right?
I have no idea.
10 plus perception plus 5 for advantage on perception check.
Owls have
Beaks.
passive perception 19.
Nice.
Owls have
Oh,
beaks.
that's based off my
Is it?
stats.
Well, because they get advantage.
Yeah, because
Plus 5.
mine's put in there, and it's also a giant.
Passive
owl.
perception is 13.
Oh my god, what are the numbers, Mason?
Well, because mine calculates it
Yeah.
as if I'm wild shaping into it, so then
Right.
it's different.
That makes sense. Okay.
13. This is passive perception.
Okay. So until you walk into him, Hermes is flapping along. Tunnel just continues. Flies for. I mean, you all follow. Are you flapping up the tunnel? I would assume for speed, or are you using your legs like scrubs?
I'm faster walking.
Okay.
I'm faster flying.
I am the same either way.
Okay. What are you doing then?
Just
Flap and then 2 steps and then flap.
I just don't want my legs to atrophy at this
Yeah.
point. So
You can't skip leg
Yeah,
day. That's fair.
Jump in.
maybe I'll have the carpet tied to my back and
Yeah.
Kincaid's running.
Good resistance
Yeah,
training
exactly.
on an incline.
yeah.
It's starting to look real top heavy since he got wings. Like little spaghetti sticks poking out the bottom of his shell.
It's just little baby legs.
Always skip leg day. Never skip Borscht day.
Although you haven't had borscht in a while. So the tunnel continues.
Imagine there might not be any borscht left.
We'll find.
In the universe.
The vodka's out there somewhere.
Boiled chicken.
That's gone off.
Oh yeah.
Some of it's gone up somehow.
I can make it taste like it hasn't gone on.
Good enough for me.
Looks
Your mouth
good.
won't know the difference, but your stomach sure will.
It's just vanilla coloured mushi.
Oh. Why did vanilla and chicken like that combination of what you're talking
I
about?
didn't say vanilla flavour it. Vanilla coloured.
Oh, sorry.
Like
still
just a
puts that on.
miscellaneous
Yeah.
off-white paste.
You know what it is in here,
The old-
but it's chicken.
You mean pate?
It's
Could
like
I-
cottage
Could
cheese.
I have a ice, please? I want to try one.
Sugar-free
Yeah,
light ice.
Ices.
Yeah, can I have a
I'll have whatever is.
Do you want
I
to...
don't know.
I don't know why.
Oh, they're not
Pepsi-
cold. Nah.
I don't know why. Pepsi tastes more
I'll have a pet
cola
mac, please.
than other colas.
Hey,
The cola flavour in that just tastes like.
it's more cola leaf. Oh, then a
There's one left there.
QZ.
Next to the light ice.
What can I have, Isaac?
You know,
It's even warmer.
bark water.
Good. Is it Belle Delphine's?
Whoever
No,
you
it's
want.
General Takers.
Oh, good. Phew. That's all I care about. Oh, a stretch break. Moff, we've only just started. I don't need to stretch.
You always
Oh,
need to
kind of
stretch.
do, actually. That was good. And hydrate my neck hole. Cheers, big ears.
Hydrate your butthole. Cause you talk shit.
Oh. That's beautiful.
Oh, Wolfie, you've let us down. But yes, we have our drinks. No snacks tonight because we just had dinner.
A beautifully prepared macadamia curry.
Whoever made that,
Whoever
chefs,
made that should level up. Just,
I agree.
he should. Why,
And because
why
we
doesn't
can't
he?
have one person level up, the rest should too.
like, a pity level up for the rest
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
I'll take it.
eventually, takes.
Cola flavoured Chupa Chup.
Ooh.
of you. Wow,
Yes, flavour.
bang on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's exciting. Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
The aftertaste
it's even
for
got
sure.
a pole in it. That's how they make them. They just drop them in and melt. Delicious. You coming to Melbourne after Easter? Oh, hell yeah. Do it.
One shot.
Hot. Yes, so at the end of about. Can I get a survival check, I guess, as a group?
Group survivals. Back cities.
Locked in. Locked in.
You're too busy sweating it out.
Yeah, I'm too busy
Hey,
trying to
NHL.
build them more beefy glutes back
Get them quads back. What are we? How do we?
It's 16.
16.
8.
8.
24.
Ooh, okay.
I've got a +5.
Saves it. Takes you about maybe 2 hours up this steady incline.
Boy, this one-way tunnel is very hard to navigate.
You keep getting lost. Oh, good to see you, NHL. Have a good one.
NHL.
NHL
National Hockey League.
FNAF.
The
National Hockey
National
League,
League.
5 nights at
That's
Freddy's.
him.
Van
Gamer.
Gamer.
Yep.
It's also, isn't it coming back to Melbourne? So I did a game here
Yeah.
last year.
They're...
I know they're doing an NFL game, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, I did see that as
Rams
well,
are
actually.
playing unannounced in
Something,
October.
yeah.
Playing me.
That's loud.
LA Rams charging down the hill.
We're like, oh, we're just dead.
Well,
Stampede!
Ricky, go long! Lord, what is happened?
No, Ricky,
So much
use the
easier
ball.
with
Someone
wings.
else needs to go long.
you would make a much better ball. Pop in the shell, spike. So, at the end of about 2 hours ish, Hermes pops out into daylight. Up in the mountains, behind the city of Metronus.
So, like, further east?
You're not sure what direction it is, as there's no sun to gauge northeast, south, or west.
But Metronus was 2 hours east, the robots said, right?
They never said a
On
direction.
north.
Right, so these
I understood
mountains are
that way.
backing on Metropolis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the other side from where we came from, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, we
Pretty
didn't
much.
actually, climb over a mountain to get in.
Correct. Which is good, but you step out and there's sort of steep ravines either side. You're in sort of a gully at the bottom. And you can see the tread marks here a bit easier.
Follow their direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we have... What's everyone's passive perception?
9.
11.
Nice.
14.
Nice.
15.
15.
I mean passive insight.
I don't. That's right.
What about passive deception?
Passive watercraft vehicles.
What about passive charisma? It's got a lot of that here.
Good. Well, it'll work great as I get you all to roll some initiative.
Oh. Ew. Can I get my stitch in time back?
Oh, done it again.
Oh, big juicy 20.
Oh, I. Oh. Right, I'll take it.
So is it a
And like, how about starting as Hermes gets shot out of the air, or what?
We're
You'll
about to
find
find
out.
out.
Yeah.
You'll
But
find
the initiative
out.
started the moment Hermes came out, right?
No.
Or the weave come out and
No,
see
I think it's like
tracks
when
as
we-
well.
Well, like they saw an owl fly out of the tunnel. They're like, "Is that weird? Sure, but maybe it flew in there last night." They saw 4 dudes walk out. They're like, "All right, probably should kill them.
Yeah.
We were hired to keep this tunnel a secret."
Probably should just fireball them immediately.
Probably.
Fireball.
Mm.
Fireball.
Probably what's up.
We're in a big desert.
Teach me your ways.
Your raise.
Ways.
Oh.
I want to learn to fireball.
Can you not?
Nope.
Wow.
That strikes me as weird.
Yeah. For
It's a
fire
wizard
thing,
thing,
right?
Not on the druid.
Yeah, wizard
spell list.
Oh.
thing.
But Zarthaxides
Not, and it's not on the.
You don't get it with wildfire?
circle. No.
Surely it's
Really?
good. That's insane.
It's the best spell in the game. You can't have it.
maybe a little DM flavor he gets from Zarthaxides.
No.
Yeah.
No, you give. You know what you can have? The freezing ray cantrip. How about that?
Oh.
How about that?
Oh, goody.
Zarthaxides is
Best I can do.
He's a very ironic god.
Best I can do, true strike.
Yeah.
Old one. Not
Yeah,
new
25.
Yeah, hold one.
Marching
Takes
order.
Full action to cast.
Marching order. Who's at the front?
Probably Varys in the back on the carpet and third and pulling him.
Okay.
And then
Ricky or
maybe,
Kincaid
yeah.
first.
Do you want to be, would you be at the front or behind me?
Well, you've got dark vision. As
True,
we were going
I'd
through
be
the
at the
tunnel,
front.
so you'd
Yeah.
probably be at the front. Like, I had the produce flamey thing, so I
Yeah.
could see a bit, but like.
Yippee, how did this happen?
I don't know. I thought you were pulling the carpet.
Nah, because we changed it.
He wanted to work on his glutes while he had the
Well,
chance.
I hope that was worth it for you.
Yeah.
He's got loads of AC and
And 4 hours.
Does he have loads of AC?
yeah.
He doesn't
more than
not have loads of AC.
I also have super tetanus from the trap.
From what, sorry?
That was years ago.
Yeah, it really stays with you.
Yeah.
what happens in Bleak Nest does not stay in Bleak Nest.
Oh god, that shit comes home with you.
Have you guys gone through the super tetanus thing yet?
No.
That's insane that it's written in as super tetanus.
Yeah, I was just like,
What makes
really?
it super?
Yeah,
It's like
yes.
tetanus, but your jaw like instantly locks.
Oh, that would be scary.
No, it locks you in the Superman pose.
Walking around the house, just like.
fully horizontal.
We skipped it because we used a watchtower as a stepping stone over it.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't skip it. We fell into it and watched. We stood on Watchtower.
Yeah.
While he was at the bottom of the.
Yeah, so
I cannot-
While he was just looking, being like,
What's the problem?
Watchtower was a sweet character.
he was fun. He hurt my like voice though.
Yeah.
Doing the
Robots constant. Nah, at least Belt.
It's a different kind of hurtful.
It's kind of easier.
God, you do good voices though.
It's fun. I haven't figured out Corvath's voice yet. For the-
Oh, is this Plangea?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. 25 to 20.
25.
25.
What's my plus? Yes, 21. Ooh. How good is that?
So you've got pretty good decks though. So your deck's 18, 20.
12.
Oh yes.
Pretty good.
You used to.
Pretty good.
20 to 15.
14. Above
15 to 10.
Go.
10. It's not below 10 this time.
Whoa.
Congratulations.
Back off, speedy boys. With us, zip zap and duck dip diving and dodging.
Zip zap, flip flap.
I love how often you like dip into that like Zoidberg range for a moment.
There's like, you know when they do
Dracula.
what's it called in like a game where it's got like the different roles in like a hexagon and it's got like the squiggle that shows you like what that hero's good at.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I feel like Kim K's got one of those, and it's like Borat, Dracula, Russian Zoidberg, and then just like it kind of goes weirdly South African occasionally, and it's just this big splodge between all of them.
Denny Archer, C-A-E. Wait, A-R-C-H-E-R.
How far ahead would Hermes have been?
100 feet. 120 is the max I can walk, so
So it's like that.
Right at the end.
yeah, probably.
Okay. Varys. You are actually first. What happens is there's just some rocks clattering down the sort of ravine side, ahead and off to your right a bit.
Right, so that would mean there's people standing above us.
Sorry, in front of you, like maybe 40, 50 feet away.
Must have been the wind.
So, what would you like to do? You sort of,
And Hermes is seeing this. So Hermes like shooting out of the tunnel,
Uh-huh.
and what he sees immediately in front of him is some rocks tumbling down.
no, this is you guys coming out. Hermes hasn't seen anything.
Okay.
Is the tunnel sort of like immediately behind
Yeah.
Varys there? Like, is that
So,
what the tunnel
entrance
is?
from tunnel,
Cool.
and you're in sort of the ravine. This is all
Oh, that's
deep
ravine.
siding.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Perfect place for an
Alright,
ambush.
and so rocks are sliding down the sides onto us.
Yes.
Alright. Well, now...
Good thing we can fly.
Yeah, pretty much. Say, hi ho, Zilla!
So essentially, some rocks tumble down about there.
Oh,
okay.
I thought you meant like at us.
No.
Yeah, so did I.
Alrighty, again, as quietly as I can. Stealth? Or take the hide action, bonus action hide?
Okay. Problem is, you're on the low ground at the moment.
Yeah, like it's the thing with stealth.
You've got to be able to break line of sight.
Alright, hi ho, Silver, and I dash 80 feet straight up on the carpet.
Okay. What do we do? Do like a little marker around it to
So you're up.
signify up in the air.
Yep. And then what do I see?
You need to get those little clear pillars that you just.
Yeah, they're so useful.
Oh,
Cool. I haven't seen these before.
yeah.
Correct. You have.
Oh,
Try to remember what.
and a two-headed dude.
Or is that just
Damn,
standing?
that's
Or is
pretty
that what it
sweet.
looks like?
Oh, that is sick.
You'll find
It
out.
looks like a heart head.
Just remember where that is from.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool elemental looking thingies.
Anyone ever played Revenant?
From the
From the
ashes.
ashes?
Maybe.
No, that's Remnant.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It reminds me of a mob in a game. Cool.
Ah,
Like rock dudes.
nice. So what you see, despite them being made of rock there,
Indeed.
you see giants.
Okay. Gigantes.
They are clad in skins, wielding massive clubs. They're about huge, big. So what's that? 15?
Yeah.
Yep. 15 foot tall. You see, yeah, those two are lay giants.
Oh, what? Sorry.
These two are the giants that you see.
Yeah.
They appear to be magically wielding stone, sort of making it float around.
Cool. The
Are
other
they
guys just throw it.
fleshy?
This one is not. Yes, they are
Fleshy
fleshy.
giant? Okay.
Yes.
They're not robot giants.
This one, however, is not what it appears. He is a placeholder. This one looks a little bit smaller, more lithe. It's about 10 foot tall. But it appears to be entirely made of electricity, lightning.
Ooh, lightning.
Shocking.
And that is what you see
Just laugh at that.
as you get 80 feet up. It's about 60 feet to sort of the edges where they're currently standing.
Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll just yell down, giants.
Yeah. Any action? You were already on the carpet?
Yeah. Yeah, get out the bow and just hold an action, I guess, to see if they make the first aggressive move.
Hold the attack action.
Yeah, just on the nearest lightning one.
So this is
Yeah,
the only
that one.
lightning? Those ones are
Yeah, the nearest
stony.
one.
Beautiful.
Just at him.
Just sort of like
if
pointed.
they do aggressive things, shoot him first.
Okay. Ripper.
Or you're not shooting them off the bat.
Okay. So, immediately you would attempt to shoot it. As it looks,
Cool.
it sparks and sort of starts flying towards you aggressively.
Is 11 plus 11, I believe.
That will hit.
Actions. Yeah, plus 11, 22. So,
It's a hit.
is terrible. 11. And it's not sneak attack, so I don't have advantage or anything like that. Yeah, I might just leave it at that. It's really just 7 piercing damage, I think.
7 piercing?
Yep.
Okay.
Very good.
So that triggers as you see it spark, and it moves quite fast.
Cool.
It... Where are you? There. Okay, right. Sorry, just reading the skill. That is a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. So as you're flying up on the carpet, you just see this arc of lightning straight out towards you. Unerringly, Varys is just like, as it blazes past him into the hillside across. Zap, zip. Ricky, for a brief second you hear you see the sparking electricity cross the sky. But from your vantage points, unable to see these creatures.
But I can see like the top of the ledge.
You can see the sort of hillsides leading up to.
Okay, but I can't see them.
Yep. Nice. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna fly up 30 feet.
Okay.
Like maybe up and forward a little bit.
And turn into a whale.
And then I'm gonna hope one of them is within 60 feet of me and can hear me.
Yes.
And then I will cast Dissonant Whispers, because it just has to be able to hear me.
Okay. Does it need to be able to understand or just hear?
Of a creature of choice within range can hear.
Cool.
They all
Yep.
are within 60 foot.
Make your pick. Which
I'll
one?
go for Lightning Boy.
Lightning boy.
And it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
And I'm casting this at second level.
Okay. That is
Second level.
22 to save.
Passes.
I apologize.
So, second level, it takes 4d6 halved. Ooh, not bad actually.
Pretty good roll.
17 halved. 8 psychic. 8 psychic damage.
8 side. Okay. This thing still appears to be, a physical being. It's just wreathed in arcing lightning. Doesn't.
And yeah, that's me.
Okay.
That's all I'll do.
So 30 feet up, kind of forward. Gotcha. Kincaid.
Can I? Let's see, I would summon. Within 30 feet of me. So bonus action, summon
Well, you can
wind.
change it up.
I've got a colour palette going across the table. Yeah, dark and light.
Come to the dark side.
Good.
Good. Let the
My dark has flowers and butterflies though, so I feel like, am I really that excited?
So you summoned Vincent.
But can I summon him 30? So I can
maybe
summon him
you can
within
do
30
that.
foot. So 30 foot directly towards Mr. Lightning.
Okay. Yeah. So essentially, each of these is 10 feet.
Because it's like a cross
yeah.
hander.
Because it's
So yeah,
steep
another yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yep.
And then I will find out if he's fireproof. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
At.
I'm pretty sure I can separate the targets.
You can fire
Put all three of them on Ricky.
Yeah,
just
because
to
it's
be
three
sure.
different things.
Make sure he's fire resistant.
So
you need to be able to see them first.
yeah, can I not see them?
Nope.
Ah. I thought they were
Ricky
just
flew up
standing-
30 feet.
I'll
Yeah, yeah.
fly up 30 feet and then
Okay, yep. So flying.
Yeah, they're kind of over that ridge line.
right, I'm with you.
Being like 60 feet
yeah,
up.
yeah. I was picturing like I could see them like silhouetted against the sky
Yeah.
kind of thing because they were right on the lip. I get you. Yeah. So I do, and can I hit both of these?
Can you?
It was 120 feet, but I don't know how it
yes.
works with the
You probably hit all
elevation.
three.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're flying 30 feet up, you're halfway up, you'd be able to see the tops of all three.
Yeah. So I'll go 2 at lightning, 1 at that guy.
Closest or this guy?
Closer.
Do we have that channel?
No.
2 at lightning man.
Don't think it's plugged in.
That's a 22 and an 18.
Oh, we don't have to think about ones for you, do we?
Oh, it's so nice.
Yes, hit and hit. On lightning.
Yes.
2 on lightning. Both hit.
Just gotta find another dragon.
Another dragon, another wish.
Just said find a wish.
Another deck of many things.
But I can't draw from it if I find another one anyway. So you guys are gonna have to find a wish
true.
for me.
I can't draw from it.
You guys
I will do it. I will take the burden of drawing from your deck.
Take this risk and
Kate
sacrifice.
immediately, I declare 18.
Draw statue. Well, shit.
Well, sorry, Thuridin. I cure myself.
Draw a statue and another god phone.
Wait,
I'm sorry about this.
Thuridin, look, your family.
That doesn't remember you.
Look, a sexy gift.
Ah, tricked you, it's your sister.
Aww.
great grandmother.
22 fire damage.
22 fire damage.
22 fire damage.
Also, my family would remember me. It will just be the dwarves that don't.
And this is to hit the other one that's closer to me.
Yep.
14.
14 does not hit.
10.
That misses. Yep.
Pretty big swing.
So little lances of fire. 2 hits.
Looks like it does alright against Lightning Man.
Seems to hit, yep.
Cool. Good to know.
Lightning being smaller than the giants, taking some heat.
They're standing like. Are they standing like on the lips?
Nah, a bit back. Well, they're quite large, so
I was just thinking if like we destroy like the lip below them, they'll tumble down. Like, are they that like close?
might work.
And
You'd have to destroy a bit though, because they're big.
Yeah.
Funi's gonna
Swim.
fly 40 feet straight towards the lightning one. Swim through the air.
I'm swimming through there.
It's like Homer in the shuttle.
Classic.
That's me done.
Okay, then we have Thura Din.
I will fly like diagonally that way, like
That
up.
way.
Yeah.
Up the incline.
Yeah.
How far?
Max. I can do 30 foot, I guess.
Oh, get off him, Kincaid. You
But, like,
horny
diagonal.
bugger.
no.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's good everyone being able to fly.
Certainly
can I
does.
see that guy from here or not?
From 30 feet up, yep. They are quite tall, so you only need a little bit of elevation and you can see them.
Big lads.
Big lads, big wings, big dicks.
Is that your battle cry?
The business cards.
That's what on the bottom of every Needlebark Goods and Services card.
We just kick the doors open. Big wings, big dicks.
No, but we all say different. Big wings, big boys, big dicks.
And Varys is like, I don't have wings, so
I don't know. I'm just here.
just regular guy.
And
I guess.
And then they all go, well, so I guess we know who has all of the big dicks.
Yeah, big dicks. All Rickies. All 17.
All of the brickies.
Wrong! They're all his.
I'll chuck a javelin in his knee.
Okay. At this one over here. Yep.
15.
15 appears to be a DC.
Wee, alright.
Not heavily armored, just sort of cloth, skins, that sort of stuff.
6 damage.
What sort?
It is piercing.
Okay.
Does it work? Does your extra radiant work on?
That's right.
Ranged attacks, or is it just
No, I think
melee?
it's just melee.
Imagine long-range smite.
D8 or whatever. It's like
Extra
improved
D8, yeah.
smite. Yeah.
Melee weapon, yeah. I get an extra D8.
But so you
unfortunately
piff a
not.
javelin, and it looks like a little toothpick stuck into a giant. It hit it.
I think you just made it mad.
Ah, it's raw.
Wait, this is probably a poignant sound effect. No?
Gunshot.
Bow, 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 bow. Ha, ha, phone ring.
Are my two attacks only? Are my two attacks only melee?
No,
I just get two attacks.
Two,
in turn,
yeah. When you take the attack action,
Yeah.
you just
Do
make
it
two
twice.
attacks of whatever kind you want.
Yeah, I'll ping him again.
Go for it.
Finder and you
You're
can
aiming
accept.
for 15.
Oh,
Was it a 1?
It will be a day I killed one of you with it.
Was it a 1? Oh, okay. Was it a 2?
do you not steal statue on a 2?
Yeah, he does.
What?
Yeah.
Because he drew it
He's
like
drawn
three
it twice.
He's
Three
drawn it 3
times.
times.
Really?
The third, it just happened instantly.
Just push people.
Just, yeah, I don't know. Start, just...
Well,
Wait,
I just want to dig in the sand.
No, new tactic. You just have to start suffocating everybody. All you do is go up to them and then put them in a choke, and then it's just constitution
Oh my
modified
God.
minutes until Thurin wins that fight.
I win.
yeah, like shove them in your jacket and hug their head.
You see
Just put
Thurin
the dragon in the choke.
flying.
You see?
Oh no, he's flying too.
You see him
that's not
fly
good.
up the hillside. He said 30
And just
feet.
sticks in the
Yeah, so you're not far off the
Or
hill.
he's gonna roll down and
Well, yeah, I mean, but we're already flying.
Javelin, javelin 1.
Stick in the
Just
sand.
see like stone legs sticking out of the sand.
See javelin 2.
You've got that spell prepared, bro.
And you see the winged figure of Thurin just
Look, Kincaid, you wouldn't forget to prepare.
We get that again in 2 days. Twice in 2 days. You wouldn't do that.
Kincaid, you oh good boy, Kincaid.
I had no
It's
message.
happening every time now.
we've got to be careful with the diamond dust too, because we don't have like a reliable jeweler to sort it out for us.
Thank
I
God
have
he gave us a
tools.
couple of lots of it last time we
Yeah,
saw
we
him. So
we
we've
stacked
actually
up
got
all
yeah,
of
I've
them.
still got 8 uses. So
I
we're
tell you what's actually insane. I bought like
not an immediate-
right before all this went down, we stocked up and got like 10 uses of teleport circle. And I'm like, wow, I was out for a while. I'm so glad we stocked up.
Well, I do have jeweler's tools as well as proficiency, which means I probably could make diamond dust anyway, just not as
Not as great.
efficiently
Yeah.
as Aloe could.
Okay, well that's
right now. His jeweler's tools are made of stone. So the statue lands in the sand. It immediately fails its dexterity saving throw and just begins to slide and tumble.
I'm just sliding down like a bobsled.
You just see the stone form of Thurin slide down with stone and sand and
you get him, third.
well, actually, none of you probably see that.
No.
Varys is 80 feet up. You're 30. Kincaid might. But yeah, Ricky, you're sort of facing forward.
Yeah, I'm forward and
Oh, it's alright then! Again!
Weird, it's like drawing from the deck had consequences.
Nah, not for me.
Cosmic gambling.
Cosmic gambling. Oh,
Gamble
well.
better.
Okay.
This is so much worse than
Stop
Talon's.
losing, you
Yeah, it's
cowards.
rough. Why couldn't you just instantly kill me?
Yeah,
Okay.
the statue's rough.
Statue is a rough one.
Yeah, it's still going to be fun and memes until we're fighting Malatar and you statue right on the final hit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Why did this
When
be?
I
wigs,
cut off his cock
He got
ring
wigs.
and I turned to stone.
Yeah.
I mean, this might be like a pretty tricky fight. 3 giant entities.
That's right, I can go over and unstone him.
Yeah.
So who's at the front? We got Ricky.
Gets taken out of the knees as the statue of Thurin hits him in the back.
Thankfully, we're all off the ground.
12 does not hit you. The lightning just into the hillside. However,
Just gets sucked into a mouth.
could I get a dexterity save from the two of you?
Well, that's my specialty.
Oh, Thurin, why do you have to...
Thurin's made of stone.
I won't be too far into it anyway.
Oh, nice. 19.
You know, I knew it as well. I'm like, should I take a
Kincaid?
second attack?
That's a fat 9.
Nice.
You did, like...
What else were you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
But I was like, should I take a second attack or not? Because I'm probably going to roll a 1 or 2.
Next
If
round.
anything, what you should consider is that it's a 10% chance on every attack, so you effectively every turn have a 20% chance to do this to yourself.
1 in 5.
And then I'm gonna...
We have been so insanely lucky that this has
Yeah.
not happened every single combat.
1 in 5 when
You
you
are
like that.
actually so fucked, it's unreal.
Did you really do it
5 is
thrice, or
insane.
was it just twice? I feel like it was only twice.
This is the third time.
He got it...
I've
No,
done it 3
he
times.
drew
No,
the card.
drew the
Yeah,
card.
drew the card.
Oh, I'm
Three
Because
times.
that's how we found out what statue was, because on the third
Yeah, on the
draw,
third time it
he-
turned him into
he
a
immediately turned into stone. And we were like, oh, what the hell?
Well, that's pretty bad.
The third time I drew it, I was on the carpet. And I turned to stone
Oh,
immediately.
yeah. Yeah. Cool.
That's alright.
All right.
It's alright,
Three
maybe we can ask the timekeeper for
3 stones linked with magical energy fling at Ricky. You manage to flap out of the way.
Of course I did.
Kincaid does not.
using catapult.
Of course he didn't.
His wings are bound around him as the stone Bola
Hilarious. Also sweet.
smashes into you.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's cool as hell, I want it.
You now have the restrained condition.
Wow, these guys have freaking bowlers.
Yeah, they're so sick. Okay, so you fall immediately as your wings are wrapped around you in magical energy. You take no immediate damage, but the falling, you said 30 feet.
Yep. 3d6.
You only take 6 bludgeoning damage. That's pretty low. 3, 2, and 1. So you take 6 bludgeoning and are restrained.
Suits bludgeoning is manageable.
6 bludgeoning is manageable. You are now on the ground and cannot see them.
Well, I think the thing's more now, I can't get over to through it and understand
Yeah.
Yep. You're gonna have to free yourself first.
I can do that.
Once again, us 3 are going to be just flying around trying to untangle each other, and Varys will just clean it.
Yeah, that's pretty much my job. That's my job in every fight. I don't know if you've noticed.
Yeah. That's our strategy.
It's I actually do the things, and you guys stand around and have half-hour conversations with the villain in a 6-second turn.
Oh, hang on. Someone tied my shoelaces together. Hang on.
Like, really, wait, just tell me the other half of your life story real quick in these 6 seconds.
While you're healing up.
I mean, for the first half of the campaign, it was just like me and Kincaid just munching everything, and then you got your 50 dice roll, and you're like,
Yeah.
you know what, we can just kick back now.
I hit my
Varys can just do it all.
Yeah, you did.
And then
You
I've
came
always
online.
just been...
The late game carry came online. Finally.
Yep.
You were just farming until you got, you know, your divine rapier.
Yeah, pretty much. But you're not even a good tank if you're a statue.
I'm the best tank, because they
He's better than he ever was.
It takes less damage than ever
Ricky's just going to be carrying him around.
just holding him in front of his shield.
It's resistant to all damage.
You know what? That's a
Oh,
good
you
idea.
guys
I
are
like
really ugly.
that. Can you carry him as a statue with like telekinesis?
Yeah.
Then you absolutely should be using him as
Well,
a
wait,
portable
no.
shield.
Didn't we land on he was about 2-point-something ton?
Yeah, actually, because it was something
It was
like
heavier than telekinesis.
That's alright, he's too heavy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
Something crazy.
It was
Yeah,
still just run and stand behind him.
Yeah.
I mean, between all of us, could we like hurl him at them?
So
Between...
We're gonna look elastic and then I turn into an ox. and
let's
we pull
let's
him.
continue. Let's continue.
Make a giant slingshot.
So this was
Hold 5 minutes while we
I need
make a
100
slingshot.
peasants.
Time out. We need prep
They
time.
all prep an action to pass this javelin.
To pass through it. To pass this 2-ton
To pass this 2-ton statue.
If you got 1,000 peasants lined up,
Yeah.
all with a held action to when they handed the javelin, they
Yeah.
pass it on,
Yeah.
you could move a javelin a long way in 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's the Pesant railgun. It is an old D&D theory.
Is it?
It's
Yeah,
an
basically, if
old
you've got
like
100
meme,
peasants,
yeah.
how fast would the javelin travel if they all had the held action to pass it to each other, and it would travel 500 feet in like less than a second, and the last guy throws it, and so it's just
It's moving at Mach 7.
it's
and,
just
like,
500 farmers created
breaks the
first
speed of
railgun.
sound and blows the lich into atoms.
Yeah, but this is why.
But the guy in the middle rolled a 1 and initiative, so...
So the javelin explodes.
The horror.
Because I'd all have to roll like the exact like same number on initiative or...
Yeah, true.
So, the stone giant on this side. You see it touch, well, those of you that can, not Kincaid and not Thuridin. So this side of the table, you would be able to see it.
Dark side.
It touches a stone at its waist that glows an arcane rune. And you see it just throw its hand out. And the hillside... The hillside from here essentially just erupts out. You just see stone go...
Oh.
Yeah, mine's in there.
So kind of like claymore-y sort of deal.
Just explode rock.
Well, it's erupting earth, but bigger,
But giant sized.
about giant sized,
Very
and without
erupting
spell
earth.
So Varus is a bit higher, so you would be outside of that. But the
I'm
rest...
30 foot up.
Yeah, so
I'm
Ricky,
sort of under it.
Kincaid, True.
You're right.
Could I get another dex save, please? What? What coffee?
That is a nat 1.
Yeah,
That's a nat 1 also.
nice, Chris.
I'm...
Is this how it ends for us?
I've got disadvantage because I'm restrained. So
Oh,
it would have
true.
been 14, which
Yeah,
Not
me
great.
too.
Oh, he still fails, but
Yeah.
yeah.
If it was poison,
it's
I'd
gone
have
good.
advantage.
oh yeah.
So
If it was
Yeah, these poison rocks by any chance?
at least no, can they be fire? No, actually, can they be cold? Are they cold rocks?
They cold rocks.
So if you
cold
fail,
rock.
you take 24 bludgeoning damage
Ow.
and are knocked prone.
Prone and restrained.
So, and I immediately fall out of the sky, do I?
I'm a turtle on his back.
This is not a bowler. This is just...
Oh no, but if I'm knocked prone when I'm flying, do I fall?
Oh, yeah.
fall.
I would assume so.
I wouldn't have, unless it's part of the bowler. The bowler wouldn't have.
No, this is separate. The bowler hit you and wrapped your wings up, so you fell to the ground. This is a separate
This
attack.
is a. It doesn't say anything in the prone thing, so.
Yeah, if a creature's flying, depending on the type of flying, it's like you're either immune to becoming prone,
Because you're like levitating.
yeah,
Or
or it knocks you prone.
Or you're
Like,
using
knocks you
wings
out
and the
of
wings are
flying.
no longer moving the air around and you're...
I think most of them, yeah.
Okay, if the creature has the hover trait or is held aloft by magic, it isn't, but otherwise the flying creature is knocked prone and will fall.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
So you just
flying,
fall.
not hover.
Yeah, so I.
Yeah, we don't
Yep.
have hover
And
speeds.
do you just in that round fall straight the 30 feet to the ground? Because it's like 60 feet around your fall?
Yeah, you like 600, isn't it? So.
Oh.
Yeah, remember how the whale hit in one turn?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why, like, falling from
Great height. yes.
Wolfblind, we were like, whoa, this is big, because it was like 10 rounds.
That is 12 bludgeoning damage. As you're hit by this essentially cannon explosion, it comes out in a cylinder, and the stones that fall beneath it land on Kincaid, who is just lying there like... and yes, you're both prone. So I'll lay you flat. Restrained. Interesting. This fight has not gone how I expected it to go. But that's okay. Varus, you are up. You see just this column of stone take out Ricky. It lands on lands on Kincaid.
Nice.
Eridan is buried.
Oh yeah, Thuridin is like
trauma, my
here.
only weakness.
Flying rocks.
Cool. Bonus action, steady aim, and then shooting the lightning dude again.
Okay,
26 to hit.
definitely a hit. So you're steady. That's sneaky sneak for advantage.
5, 11.
He's got dire quickly. Well, not dire, but you know what I mean.
Well, I'd almost say dire.
Got dire real.
Maybe
If something happens to our cleanup crew guy,
3, 4.
I was gonna say maybe you need to start speaking dial up into the sky right now.
Bleep blop.
2,
Scara!
16, 18. So I take 9.
What'd I tell you?
First round again.
16.
That's so upsetting.
unlucky.
Bush.
13, 16, 17, 18, 34. 37 magic piercing and then 34 psychic.
Wow.
Very
And I
nice.
take 9 psychic.
That's probably on the list at like
60, 71.
71.
37 plus 34.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's the number.
That's like 5 at this point.
And yeah, that hits lightning, man.
Excellent. 70.
Moffy's Massacre Memoir.
It's more like Varus's.
Vasica Vamois.
Yep, that's what we're renaming it.
Varus.
Yeet.
Finish the lightning hole.
Ah, come
Oh,
on.
nice. Okay.
Not overly tough.
Cleanup crew, he's got it sorted.
Yep,
No, we'll just lie here.
all the electricity radiating out of a little orb in the middle just slits right in half and he just...
You short circuit him.
Yep.
Very nice.
Or,
You put the ground.
71. 37 pierce, 34 psychic.
71.
You know how phones
Yes.
and stuff have those little emergency like reset things that are super thin?
Yeah.
Like threaded.
it's usually
Factory reset button.
here.
Ow. Doesn't appear to be mechanical in any way. A flesh and blood creature that just
It seems dead now.
certainly does. It missed all of its attacks. Well done.
What a loser.
What a loser indeed. Any movement? No, you steady aimed.
Steady aimed, I'm staying there.
So. Ricky, we're over to you.
Cool.
What was the total, sorry?
70.
71.
No, the total of each type.
37 physical and 34 psychic.
Okay,
Is that
so
difficult terrain now that the Earth's exploded, or
Yes.
is
So you are now laying in a bed of stone.
sort of cost you half your movement to stand that's already halved?
that's right, I don't need much. So I will stand. So now I pretty much don't have any movement left.
What do you have to begin with?
25.
Yeah, so half then round down, so yeah, it costs you 10 to stand up and you've only got 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I stand up.
You stand.
I look at Kincaid and I say, sort yourself out, it's embarrassing. And I inspire him.
Cast
That's very good.
You take it as like a little pep talk.
Yeah, I will.
As he's tied up. Yeah, yeah.
As he's casting Scorching Ray at Ricky. Sixth level.
And then I am going to. So that's movement and bonus. And then I'm going to use my action and I'm going to cast
Myself.
Dimension Door.
500 feet up, baby.
And I am going to appear behind the giant on this side. So it can be.
So that is no longer
Yeah.
there.
It can just be a
gonna
place
say?
I can visualize.
Yeah. Well,
So
you've,
it's I don't
you've
have to
flown
see
up,
it.
So
Yeah, like I know it's up there. I
Yeah,
kind of know what
okay.
it looks like up there. So behind him.
Nice.
But that is now action, bonus, and movement. So I can't do anything.
But you're there.
But I'm here.
Okie
You
dokie.
might distract him for a bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
And it also means I can now just hit him with my sword.
yeah, that.
So I don't really have much range.
Okay,
Also,
Yes.
it is your turn then.
These Bola things wrapped around me.
Yes.
Can you describe them to me?
They're bolas.
They appear to be magical, well, lines of magical force that enwrap you.
So not stone. They're not,
No, there are
these aren't stone
there are
Oh,
three
lines,
stones
okay.
anchored in it.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Great
that,
thinking,
that
though.
scuppers that plan.
turn into something big.
Yeah.
Or something small.
That's less fun.
Yeah.
Something small and
Way
weaselly.
lamer.
Like a rat.
Small
and
T-Rex
weaselly.
towards a cave in.
Like a rat.
Not a weasel?
No. Rats are more weaselly than rats are.
Something rat-like.
I am going to cast Polymorph on myself.
Nice.
And
Does it require a physical, like the, what is it, somatic?
yes.
Does restraint stop you from doing that?
Yeah, no, that's
I
it.
don't think so.
Okay, good.
Because it's not, I don't have to, like, somatic isn't any given amount of
Yeah.
movement. It's basically just
And I mean,
having
your
to
hands
waggle
are
my fingers or
wrapped
something.
against you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's more to do with, like, you can't be, like, holding stuff in your hands.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a woolly mammoth.
Jeez.
So it's
What's the woolliest mammoth I've got?
The dragon.
Shambling Mound's pretty woolly. Oh, no. What size is it?
Huge. One up from that. We can just run. We can just put me on a coast.
That dragon.
That's
Put me on
all.
a coast is about 3x3.
Ka-chow. We'll just do dust. So,
Okay.
you turn into a woolly mammoth. You are still incapacitated, as the bowlers.
Restraint.
Oh,
I mean, yes, restrained.
I was like, hang on.
Yes, like that, Wolfie. Like a rope with weights.
Big old strength flex of the mammoth.
Yeah, can I bust out of it with my mammoth strength?
You can certainly try.
And as a bonus action, I'm gonna tell Vin Weasel to get him, boy. Yeah.
That's the language.
So your action is mammoth, Polly. Bonus action is tell Vin to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you breaking out?
Is it my action to try and break out of it?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I assumed it was going to be like a save at end of turn.
No.
Well, then I just stand there as a mammoth.
With some bowlers wrapped around your legs. Or your something. Yeah, your legs are all tied together and you're like...
Standing on a single.
No, I'm still prone, so I'm just like an elephant on its back with its legs tied together.
Be like a Christmas ham.
You can see he gave me that. Ah. This is not a
Yeah.
substantial improvement.
Not how I foresaw these 6 seconds going.
Bonus was Vin.
Yep.
So
Get
5,
bored.
10, 15, 20.
And... Rawr.
What does that mean?
That's him attacking.
Oh, okay.
That's the fierce battle cry.
Alright.
XD.
Of the weasel.
Yeah, alright.
It's 26 to hit.
You know, 15 is your AC to hit, so yep,
Nice.
it's hit.
Oh, Vincent.
Nipping at the... Vince is always a
Vince,
bloody machine, dude.
15 fire damage.
Alright.
Itch.
Alright, Vin.
Right.
15 what? Fire.
Yes.
Okay. It's going to use its reaction.
Nuh-uh.
As you attack it,
It just turns around and starts wailing on
How
the
dare
midget. Why? God, why?
make a con save as Vin.
$16.
The DC is 16.
You boy. Vid.
You see the big stone rune flare for a second, and Vin sort of holds his ground.
Rawr.
I mean, 15, it's more damage than anyone except Varys has done.
Hey, he's number 2 in the party right now.
That's our second DPS right there. It's me and the weasel.
Just threw it in the statue upside down in the
Face
sand.
down in the
King
dirt.
Kate's bully on its baby. It's like
It's just Needlebark Goods and Services at 100% strength. All of us. Needlebark Goods and Services at 99% strength. It's me and Vin.
Kincaid. Who? The guy who summons Vin. Oh!
Right. My partner's father.
I guess he gets 1% for that.
Yeah. Just lives off the
No,
Vin
surely
commission.
it's the guy who Vin brings along.
So anything,
Yeah, Vin's best.
Vin's mate. Vin's
summon.
anything else?
Kincaid's coming. You're very happy.
I was looking to-
You know, he gets to bring his brother along.
This is his total familiar.
Thoradin,
Yes.
you are a statue.
Yeah.
Yep.
At the end of your turn,
Yes.
you into the sand, you get a mouthful of sand, and you are no longer made of stone.
What?
Yes.
We've been wasting all this time and dust when we just have to wait.
Everything's going. Your last thing you remember, and then you're suddenly
You're like,
upside
javelin.
down, looking at a woman that's like trumpeting encouragingly at you.
Looks like this fight's going about normal.
And it's like,
Did I teleport? What the hell just happened?
It's classic.
Well, he's no help.
Needlebark
You can't see him, he's 80 feet up and can't really see you.
Yeah, well, I guess
What is happening? Yeah, in the bottom floor of
He's got a trumpet.
Hey, you bastard! You gotta bring that with you when you leave here.
I was just thinking like if you bang your drum, but then it'll just sink him down with it.
Yeah.
As opposed to cause the landslide.
So,
More
Kincaid,
javelins at him.
you take 13 thunder damage.
Who does?
You do.
That's a mammoth.
Yes, Mr. Mammoth.
Ah, but I can't cast spells now.
It's true. You take 13 thunder damage as the magic tying these Bola together erupts and is gone.
Oh, they
The stones drop down. So you're no longer
Just
restrained.
imagine the mammoth like.
Laying on its back, stretching its legs.
Hang on. Make a con save.
And the downside of polymorphing yourself.
Are you 10 feet away from it right now?
Yeah, but it's a 15 anyway.
You're all
I
good.
needed a 6.
7, yeah. Oh, yeah, 6. Beauty. So, no longer restrained. Vin may take a reaction attack.
Yeah, boy.
Max damage again.
Vin.
Weasel.
That's a 28 to hit.
There goes our heavy hitter.
You get him
There goes
Into
my
eight.
hero.
It is actually
Mercy come.
that 99.9% strength.
That's good.
So true.
It's just you walk
Less
into
than
the
15.
Needlebark Goods and Services, seeing there's portraits of everyone, and in the main chamber,
It's the
it's
center.
me and Vin.
That is 7 fire damage.
I'm gonna buy Vin a beer after this. He's worked hard today.
He works hard every
Hey, I'm building
fight.
up to it.
I'm getting there.
That's alright.
Okay.
Just check this out. Puts the sunglasses on. Just you watch.
As this giant steps to the side, you see it touch the stone, and the rune on it lights up.
Nah.
Dex save for Vinweasel and Gimrick.
Not as great this time. 13.
He's net 20.
Again.
There.
He doesn't go anywhere. He's totally fine. He doesn't even
Have to aim for the
move.
bushes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I roll well for Kincaid, but I roll unbelievable for Vin.
Yep. It's messed
On
up.
I
a
thought it was about to land on something else and just skid it onto the 20 as well.
Yeah, it really just like that last little poop.
on a successful save, you only take half of this. On a fail, you take full and are knocked prone. 28 bludgeoning. As another cylinder of stone from just sort of beside him, he just, and you see this explosion of rock. Sorry,
Little booger.
You cheeky little bugger.
prone. Yep. So you're not prone. Vin takes half.
Not prone.
Not much. Wolfie has given Thoradin a D4 of inspiration.
He's immune to
Thanks,
being
Wolfie.
prone.
That's good.
Because he's
Of course he is.
Well, because he's like pure fire.
Because he rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at me just for the second time falling on my ass.
it's
I mean, I'm an elephant on a fact. I'm not doing much. At least you're close to the enemies.
I mean, for what that's worth.
I told you. I'm
One more turn, and I'm going to stand back up.
These sunglasses about go on.
Barris, can I get a dex save, please? As the one over this side spins up a Bola.
It is a 17, I believe.
17 total.
Yep. Dex. Oh no, that's +9. Sorry, that's 21.
21.
Never mind.
That is a success. So the stones do not wrap around
The
you.
wall or something.
Yep. Beautiful.
Do a sweet Tony Hawk thing off it. I don't know. It's been way too long.
Varys,
Never a skater.
it is your turn.
Go. I'll fly the 40 feet. And these are 5 or 10 foot squares.
It's 5 if you're on the ground, so
Okay.
it's 60 feet here,
Right.
but that's at an incline.
Right.
Like
So if I were just
objects.
travel walking, but because I'm flying, it'd be
Yep.
5 foot.
Yeah, 5 foot.
10, 20, 30, 40. I'd like to move to here.
To that column, this one,
Yeah.
or that actual spot.
To this square. Yeah. 40 up. And then I'll just.
So how high up are you now? You were 80.
I'm still 80. Like
Okay.
I went 80 up, and then I'm just traveling across the battlefield.
Easy.
Sort of thing. Yeah. Can I bonus action hide or not?
There is nothing to hide behind
Right.
in the sky.
Then I'll just shoot.
If you shoot the one next to me,
You'll still get
You'll
sneak
still get
attack.
sneak
yeah.
attack.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. That's a 30 to hit.
Yes, ma'am.
I may be prone, but I'm not incapacitated.
That is true.
You're still a threat. Keep telling yourself that.
You're still a threat by buffing someone else's damage.
I'm just grabbing at his ankles.
Yeah,
you like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
at a huge giant. You're like,
Like a
yeah.
tree branch, a trunk.
It's so hard doing all the maths when it's like flying stuff.
Yeah.
In the Salt Marsh one, we're doing like a big underwater combat, and I literally had to get like the
31
Pythagoras
piercing
hypotenuse calculator
Magic
up on my
piercing
laptop.
to the one standing next to Ricky.
Sorry, how much?
31.
31 piercing.
Working out all these ranges of like, okay, if he's 30 feet away, but he's 70 feet up in the
Yeah.
air to A squared plus B squared, like typing into.
Yeah.
It hits.
Into
And the giant is huge. The small shard of your bone that you fling into the thing, just it barely recoils.
good.
Good.
Take that. Well, yeah, that's me.
Kill. Then we have Ricky. The difficult terrain at the bottom of the ravine is no longer there. The stone sort of magics away.
Interesting.
But the stone that you are currently surrounded by, Mr. Gimrick, is there.
Yep.
So that is difficult terrain and you are prone.
How big are they?
15.
The creatures,
Yeah, like
They are
what's
huge.
this? They're huge. Damn it! Can't shove him off the cliff. Okay, well I'll use all my movement to stand up again, and then I'm just going to swing at this fool twice.
Cop this.
So first swing
Smite him, Ricky.
is 17. That will hit.
17 hits.
That is 11 magical piercing
11.
plus 8 force.
Yep.
And then second attack is 27.
Sorry, hold on. Before you make your second attack, we'll keep that 27. Potentially.
If I'm still alive.
Nope. Continue.
We're
Sorry.
at-
It's used its reaction already.
Oh, yeah, cool. For 12
Wait,
magical
no.
piercing.
You
Or is
roll
it-
6, 5, 6.
It used its reaction.
On Vin's turn,
And it's been its turn since. So it does have its reaction,
Okay.
sorry.
That's
So
right.
we'll keep those rolls
Just in
if
case,
it
yeah.
happens. So it is going to use, it's called Hill Rebuff. So it's going to use its rune to make you make a con save.
You bastard. 11.
Okay, so this second attack has not happened yet.
Okay.
As you are pushed 10 feet away from it.
Oh. And I don't have the movement.
Yep.
And you take
Thank you.
16
It's difficult terrain.
16 force damage.
Is it difficult terrain up there?
Yeah. Because he just threw rocks at me.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it wasn't
When those
start,
rock columns explode,
Yeah,
the ground
yeah.
around, so it's difficult terrain.
He did the boom thing.
So he uses his reaction,
They vanish.
touches this stone at its waist, and you see this glyph light up, and just you are ejected by a piece of stone from the ground. You fly 10 feet away, take some
No, I
damage.
rolled max damage on the second one.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's right.
Have you got a ranged attack? Because you can still make the attack
I do
action.
not.
Then
Can you like throw a dagger or something?
I don't have any daggers because I lost all my non-magical items.
Can you throw your sword with the exact same damage roll that you did? You do a thrust and
In
just
theory.
I can throw the
throw
a
money at
potion
it.
of healing at it.
yeah.
Oh. Oh. No, that
Still,
doesn't
we're
count.
doing
as
any other situation, just throw a coin at it.
8 gold. Nerd.
Oh, use an action. No, that's me. I can't.
Okay, sorry, yeah, it happens immediately after
Yeah,
it
no,
takes
that's right.
damage. So, Ricky, you land on your feet, but you are
But I'm 10 feet.
ejected away from it. Then we are over to Kincaid. Mammoth Boy.
Bonus action, get him Vin, and then action. I'm going to charge straight at the one on the other side.
So you use half your movement to stand.
Oh, that's right. I'm still prone, so that's 20 foot. Is it still the difficult terrain's gone down there? did you
Correct.
Say yeah.
Yeah, it's up
So
here
that's
though.
20 foot. So then I've still got 60 foot because I'm dashed. I'll dash.
Dirty. So that
Unless I
will
don't
get
need
you
to.
to the lip.
Yep. So then, yeah, that's where I am. Would I be right within it? Because don't forget, I'm actually a 15-foot square.
Yeah. I'm saying
Yeah.
you would be able to reach.
Cool, man.
Especially,
That's my action.
how big are you again?
Huge.
Yeah, so you're essentially the same size as the
Yeah.
giant
and you're now within 5 foot of them.
Yeah, but I've used my action.
Yeah.
to dash.
Although, actually, would it? Because I just looked. Sorry, it's reach 10 foot. Would I be able to get there with 20 foot of movement?
I would probably say, given that you are huge, yeah,
Yeah, like if I just go, so move me back.
5 foot less.
Yeah, because it's so I've got to move a 40 foot. It would have cost me 20 foot to stand up, then the other 20 foot going up, and I've got a reach of 10 foot.
Yep, I'd allow it.
Oh yeah, 10-foot reach is no.
Well, because it's gore. It's like with the tusks.
Oh, true.
Sprint.
How does your sneak attack work? Is it within
Definitely
attack
five.
range or within 5 foot?
Oh, that's a 20.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
Vin has blessed those tusks.
Oh boy! And also, it's a trampling charge. If the mammoth moves at least 20 foot straight toward a creature and then hits it with a gore attack on the same turn, which I just did, that target must succeed on a DC 18 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, the mammoth can make one stomp attack against it. Oh, it's a bonus action. I already used my bonus action.
Oh.
No.
Well, still,
you know,
make the save.
It's still cool. All right, so for
Like, nat 20 the save. For 29.
can I borrow a D8?
Nay.
First one's maxed.
Yeah, so roll separate.
No.
No, 7 becomes an 8 still.
Is this going to be the melting bears again? 7, 8, 8, 7.
No, sadly.
I see
bad,
you
but-
threes.
Couple of
That's a
threes.
10. That's a 10. That's 11. So 20, 31, 39 piercing damage.
39. Really good.
Yeah, look,
I can't retcon the Vin movement.
No, ma'am.
Nah. Fair
That's
enough.
the first thing you said.
That's literally the first thing I said. Yeah. Well, that is it.
Well, it's going to use its reaction.
No.
Make a con save, please.
Mammoth con. Mammoth con.
Mammoth gone.
Doesn't help when you're rolling out one.
Not often.
So you see Kincaid, Mammoth Cade, charge trumpeting up the hillside. You see him gore the giant, and it sort of takes the charge, is knocked prone. But then you see its rune flare. You take 9 force damage, and are pushed horizontally 10 feet away from.
No.
Now,
And then fall 10 feet.
you are pushed 10 feet.
Yeah, I'm good. I maintain concentration on being a mammoth.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage as well. As you are pushed 10 feet out, you drop. That's his reaction used as well.
And I maintain concentration on that.
Nice.
Remember, you still have a D10 inspiration.
True. Should have added that.
Dang.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
I did forget that. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, I just remembered then.
So then Vin bites the other one.
Okay.
That's my turn done.
Ready for a 31 to hit.
Nope, that's a 15.
Still hits.
15 is...
Easy AC.
Plus 2, plus 4, plus 4. 11 fire damage.
11 fire.
Vin. He's our man.
If he can't...
He's our weasel. If he can't weasel, no one weasel.
And that's an order.
Weasel, he's our Vin. Beautiful. So Weasel just nipping at his ankles.
And that is both of our turns.
Vin and his sidekick.
the 7-ton woolly mammoth that's just skewered this giant.
Yeah.
Ripper, end of your turn. We are over to Thoradin. You wake up with a mouthful of sand at the bottom of the ravine. What are you going to do?
I jump up and then head up as much as I can, like diagonally towards.
What's your movement?
Right.
Normal?
30.
Yeah, so you got 15.
Cool.
Something like that.
And then I go to take the attack action, but instead of attacking, I yell to Varys, give in a hand, mate, and use Commander Strike on him so that you can attack.
Nice.
There's big Varys there
And you add...
Does he need to be able to see them?
Trailblazer.
he needs to be able to hear me.
Well, I can
Okay.
hear and see them and hear.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just like, you
You just
couldn't...
need to be able to hear me.
Okay, yeah, just hearing. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Go for it.
See or hear, but yeah, and you get a +8 to your attack.
Alright, well, that's
Damage or the
Damage.
Yeah.
+8 damage. Okay, so
Is it
it's
damage
a
roll?
Plus D8.
28 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Plus my superiority dice, which is a D8.
So that comes.
And you get your sneak attack as well, because it's been in
been-
range.
Once again, Vin's the hero.
So hold on. You can sneak once in your turn.
Once a round.
Sneak attack triggers once per turn. Can be on anybody's turn.
Not round.
Not
Okay,
round.
beautiful.
Once per turn.
Just checking.
So it's triggered once on my turn. It's about to trigger on someone else's turn.
Beautiful.
And reaction on opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
The way that rogues.
Yeah.
Good.
Right,
So what was your superiority die?
+8.
8. So plus.
Ripper.
Yeah, that's why I took that one, because I could utilize
So it's a
Sneaky.
D8 attack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a D8.
Yeah.
Yeah, add one D8, because I already rolled an 8 on the
Yeah,
D8.
that's 3.
No, you don't roll again.
Okay,
I
so
rolled
it's
the
an
D8.
Oh, okay.
I
so
rolled
it is
the
an
D8.
I didn't know
It's
you
an 8,
rolled.
yeah. I
Okay.
rolled the 8.
Gotcha.
Now we're on
I
the
thought
same
you
page.
gave him a die.
No, I rolled the 8.
5, 6. Alright. So
I see how you got confused, because it's 1d8, but I rolled the 8 on it.
10 plus 9 plus 7, so 18, 27, 34 on that, and then plus 21. Yeah, so 21 magic piercing, and then, oh no, 21, hang on, it's not that. It's 13 plus 8, yeah, so 21, and then 31, 47.
47 total
Yes, magic
with the
piercing.
extra 8.
Yes, including the extra 8.
Beautiful. Ripper. Thora's like, better not.
I don't feel like being stoned again.
Get him.
But yeah.
I can't see either of the enemies properly from here, can I, though?
No. You wouldn't be able to either.
Yeah. So I
Good
leave
use.
it at that.
Good use. So that's using teach, yeah?
Yeah.
And the battle maneuvers.
So it's like, the last level up of it.
Yeah, so I got Commander Strike, Riposte, and Trip Attack.
Ripper.
Does anyone want to drink one?
Anything else in your turn, or you're done? I'm good.
I'm done.
You're done?
Nice.
Vanilla ice? Sugar or no sugar?
No sugar, please. Thank you. Cheers to you.
Oh. Thinking ahead. That's using your nugget.
You want anything, Rudy?
Nah, I'm okay.
I'm good, thank you.
Good beans.
So that was... No, wait, that was Thuridans.
Yeah.
Yep.
What are you checking? What are you checking, Tom?
Wall of Stone.
It's a
That
level
doesn't sound
4
alarming.
spell, I think. Or is it 5?
5.
I think a lot of the wall spells are pretty high up there.
Yeah, I think they're
Yeah.
mostly 5. Well, no, Wall of Fire is 4. Wall of Force is 5. I guess Wall of Stone is 5. Wall of Thorns is 6.
I've had Wall of Stone prepared ever since we came to this damn planet because I wanted to use it to stop a train. And it's just...
Oh, that would have been brilliant.
It's just never come up.
It's alright, we can go find
Yeah,
a train
level-
after this
level-
with
level
that
5.
specific intent of doing that.
Level
Hey,
5.
and remember, we're privateers now.
Are
We are legally allowed to stop these trains,
right.
steal their coal, and sell it
sell
at
it.
a premium.
Yeah, true. We should use this wall.
The other fun part is you can make it like any shape. It's not just a solid line, so I can just like wrap the train.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, or you could just put zigzags of walls all along the train tracks, and it's like, yeah, or I'll just
21 on Vin.
90 feet of concrete.
To hit, 21.
Oh yeah, the mammoth AC is like 2.
No, on Vin, sorry.
Oh, and Vin. Yeah, his AC is 18.
Okay.
Finally going after the GPS. The enemy is like target priority.
Yeah, it was like pull aggro again.
Vin takes
Get in there.
18 bludgeoning and 9 thunder.
Yeah, I'm the off
18
tank.
bludgeoning and 9 thunder. So that's what, 27 total.
Yep.
Pretty nice.
Feeling
Do you
good.
have a shield?
You just
Ah, okay.
Nice big magic one.
massive club.
Sea monster.
Sea monster.
Oh, very good then.
And Varus, can I get a dex saving throw, please?
That's 29.
Lovely.
They miss again.
Yep, the Bola swings out at you, and you're...
You suck. Gatorade. Gatorade.
Whoa!
Close.
Going up to Mammoth.
I mean,
Water.
He runs right into your tusks.
Again.
joke's on him.
Gorin.
20 to hit.
On me?
Yes.
Yeah, mammoth AC is 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take 18 bludgeoning and 9 thunder.
Big old punch in the shin.
27.
27, correct?
So is that?
Yeah, so that goes to the mammoth health, and then I have to
Yeah,
make a
get
save.
concentration.
So that's a 13.
It's in that one.
Will a D10 help it?
That's 2 nat 1s on that exact dice.
So you're looking for 13 is the concentration check.
Yeah, no, not. Oh, wait, because I have big bonus for a mammoth. Yeah, if I roll well, then yes.
Yeah, so
May as well give it a
Using
crack.
the D10.
7,
Oh,
that'll do it.
8, 13. No, 12.
Oh,
Wait, no, 13!
King Shade, by the way, 7 and 8 is 15. 7 plus 8
No,
is
he was counting 7 and 8.
7 plus 1 plus...
It's talking math. Different.
This is the guy that heals us? This is the guy that's the doctor.
I healed
He's
you.
our lawyer. The numbers.
Wait a second. He signed all of our legal documents, by the way. He also wrote
And brought them.
No one thought to double check his
double
work.
check that he can actually write.
he's the one paying our
Has
wages.
he been scribbling this whole time?
Payroll and HR.
So, you
Every single
hear,
time it's just been like, this must be in Portal.
you hear Gimrick's voice ringing in your ears as you're rung by this massive club.
Embarrassed.
Put yourself together. You're an embarrassment, and you're like,
Embarrassment.
and then can I get a con save, please?
Made a con save.
Yeah.
Make another one.
Yeah.
24.
Ooh, lovely.
Easy.
I think
As
the
it
yellow dice is
slings a bola at you from point blank range, you manage to resist the.
Headbutt away.
Yeah.
And that will end their turn. Varys, you are up.
Oh, cool. Yes. Second verse, same as the first. Steady aim, and then 25 to hit the one that Vin Weasel's fighting.
Yeah.
Then
He seems nicely distracted with the things nipping at his heels.
7 plus.
They look sick, by the way,
Oh, wow.
with the bowler up there.
Yeah. Oh, they're an actual thing.
Is that Vin on the left?
Sure, if you want that to be its stats.
Big red
Cat.
furry. Oh,
There's 32
I really like
magical piercing.
32 pierce.
I really like Bigby's.
Bigby's hand?
Bigby's Guide to Giants.
Oh.
That book.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Fun book, isn't it?
So cool.
That
Glory
these
of the
fans
Giants.
are like
Yeah.
such good splat books.
The Gem Dragonborn are cool.
That'd be my turn.
Beautiful.
Is that out of one of the sick?
Yeah, to this guy.
Yeah.
I
So
really
I told you, I was looking through, I was like, oh, there's so much in here that I can use. Holy crap.
They picked this
Have you
Yeah.
seen the crazy, what's it called? Like the Scion, the Cradle of the whatever, where it's like a
Oh, I had a look. There was
There's
some
some pretty
CR30 things and
Fizz bands really upped like the epic monsters.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Ripper. So that is Varys' turn. Ricky, you are up.
Charge! I run forward and swing.
Okay, so it's no longer difficult terrain because at the end of their turn. So you're all good to charge.
25.
Yep, you're looking for
Nice.
15.
9 magical piercing
9.
and 14 force.
Pretty good.
Hey, Gimri. Finish him!
Okay. I charge up. Vin has just like reeled from swiping it with fire. And I just palm in Vin's face, shove him aside.
Vin's about to finish him off. You're like, yeah!
The glory is mine! And Vin's like going for a bite, and I just wedge open his mouth and stab.
That's gold. Get out of the way, Vin. And as you stab right through his calf muscle, he's bleeding profusely as all of these bolts that have peppered him, and he falls. Now, where are we? Where's my D12? That being 12 o'clock, you are at 4 o'clock. If I roll a 4, this will land on you. You are okay.
Oh, close to me though.
So, falls there.
What way? He's fine.
As the
Thought it was gonna,
15-foot giant that weighs a lot
Explode in a direction, yeah.
lands right next to you. Just
I still have one more attack. But I can't.
And Vin
there's-
Weasel sort of
There's
saw you
no
thunder.
one
I mean-
close.
no one would even know.
No one would even know.
No one can see.
Vin would know. It's family noises.
No, because like, next time you summon him, he will just melt me.
Family as through the brain.
I'll just kind of run up and stand on the edge and just survey what's happening down there. And if
You can be more that way if you like.
yeah, sure, yeah, kind of on the other side of Vin there.
Side by side with the creature that tends to carry a lot of.
Is anyone within 60 feet of me?
Varys.
Is Varys?
No, Varys
I know
is
he's
like
up.
way high in the sky.
Oh, yeah, but I'm 80 feet up as well.
But I'm also 60 feet up already.
Okay, well
I'm
then
the-
we should be
I'm
pretty close. And then 5 feet this way.
Get the
So
old
we're like
5
40
tank.
feet apart this way.
Yeah. Alright, if we're 40 feet apart, 20 feet up.
And the
what's the-
hypotenuse is 14.
We can't be more than 60.
Yes, I'll allow it.
Alright. I will say, Varys, keep up the bloody good work, mate. And inspire him.
That's what you get. He gets. You're
It's so about embarrassment.
Embarrassment.
rough. Well, different
Sad
things.
mammoth noises.
But it kept him as a sad mammoth.
And then that's what it did.
Very true.
As a
All right.
mammoth,
The mammoth
form
came.
has taken 52 damage. Oh, yeah. He's soaking the bits.
How much health does it have?
126.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's big, meaty.
Well, it is your go, meaty boy.
Meet him up. Al Gore.
Won't be able to charge, sadly,
No.
unless you move away and then charge back.
Do it. Do it or no more.
Nah. No, I wouldn't go far.
You hear Varys from the carpet. Do it or no balls.
I wouldn't go far. Wait, is it still difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise I would.
No, absolutely wouldn't.
Actually, in your state, in a huge creature, I would say it probably isn't difficult
So you're
terrain
saying
for
with
you.
40 foot of movement, I could move 20 back and then move 20 so that I get a trampling charge.
Yeah, well,
Done.
you just have to not lose on the concentration
Yeah, it's
from
fine.
the opportunity attack.
Yes, so it
Well, then I'll
will,
just shoot it.
it will swing it.
Sure, well, you just pull out a blunderbuss. Your mistake.
Worst case
Well,
scenario,
if
I
that
cast
plan doesn't
block.
work.
You should like move that way so that you
Yeah, where are you going?
towards me.
Sure. Oh no, because it just gets knocked prone. It doesn't get knocked in.
Oh, right.
Where are you walking to? Like that a ways?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go to back up from it to get some
a mighty
charge.
AC of 13.
C.
Oh, could you imagine it gets the attack opportunity and you...
Oh yeah, I'm going that way towards Theoden so that I maybe get his aura on my con save, like concentration.
Before you move out, so you could move to there.
Yeah.
What's your aura range?
10 foot.
10.
Don't forget
So
that
you're
I'm
not-
at 15 feet.
Oh, yes, true.
15 foot.
Oh,
True,
yeah.
true.
I would get it.
So you would be in
golden
that.
light grazes your butthole and somehow
My mammoth's tail sticking out to get as close as I can. A little stubby tuft.
So again,
He's backing away from it like bugs.
This is a strange tactic.
And Josh is like
as it steps away, swings its great club. 27 damage.
27 damage.
Yes.
So I've got +5 and then +6 from you.
7.
So I need a 13 and I've got +11.
Yeah.
Easy. So you step away. It like rocks you in the face, but you step back.
How much was it, sorry?
27.
It's a good joke.
I've taken 79 damage. As a, and then
So do you make an attack roll? How's
Yep.
it work again?
yeah,
Is that the
so
noise of like your legs powering up?
yeah, that's him sort of screaming. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits it.
Yeah.
Gore.
That is 10, 19, 26 piercing damage. And I get to use my bonus action to make a stomp attack. Bonus action. In Mammoth, I say, bite the gutter, giant.
Bite the curve.
Say good night.
Beauty. So what happens to it, sorry?
So, it needs to make a DC 18 strength save and be knocked prone.
Or be knocked prone?
Nah, and
Or be knocked prone, sorry.
Nah, make the save and then you go down.
Oh, babies, that's a 20.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't stomp on it.
A second time.
to start.
Has to be prone.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. You could just kick it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good old push kick from the mammoth. Just breaks out stands up on two legs and then boots him with one of them.
I prefer to think of it as like a backflip, like flying axle.
So again, you charge into this thing, this, for lack of a better word, a mammoth interaction. You into this creature, but it sort of holds itself steady against you. It rolled 29 on its strength save.
DC
Pile of
18.
rocks was strong, was it?
Well, then I'll bonus action say, get him, Vin.
Mammoth.
Vin's like, family? Get who?
Oh, a red mammoth.
Oh,
He knows who
okay.
I am.
Good.
He always knows who his papa is.
Yeah. So he's going to fly 40 foot
mean he showed
straight
her?
towards
Yeah, that.
yeah. the guy on the other end of his Pokeball.
Yeah, pretty much. The guy that services the Pokeball.
The Pokeball shiner.
Gets to there.
That's within 60 foot, yeah. Cool. So Vin is going to shoot it.
Okay.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yo.
And that is 10 fire damage.
10. Tough creatures then.
We got him on the ropes now.
Well, I mean, but
Now that you're not made of stone, it's less scary.
Yeah, now that I'm not tied up on
just
my back
One
at
turn.
the bottom of a valley.
I was never scared.
It took a real right-hand turn straight away, but
Yeah.
now it's coming back.
We corrected.
Yeah.
we always course correct. Sometimes we overcorrect, honestly, but you know.
So end of your turn.
statue, Kincaid's some unrelated animal.
And on his back,
Kincaid's a crab digging around in the
He's a
wire.
crab, he's a whale.
Cutting a wire.
And somehow he's always prone.
I don't know good decks, alright. I'd fall over a lot.
I don't know what's going on.
like flying up the incline.
Flying, yes.
Yeah.
Be much easier. Where would you like to be? Just like here-ish, here?
Can I get like behind it?
Backside?
Yeah. And
It's no longer difficult if you're flying.
yes.
Remembering this is like a steep sort of ravine side.
My bonus action for Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Oh.
And
In the action.
okay, that one wasn't nice to me before. That is 18.
What was the roll?
7.
I need you to declare your
Sorry, it
rolls
was a
forever
it was a
now.
7, yeah.
Yep, 7. Yeah, 18 will hit.
So
Thunder.
Thunder.
Thunderous Smite does 2d6. Yeah, 2d6 thunder damage. So I'll reroll you. That is 17 slashing and 7 thunder. And it must succeed on a strength save of 19 or be pushed 10 foot away from me and knocked prone.
Does your passive radiant go off on that as well?
It does,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
sorry.
can get-
Yeah.
Good remindering.
2 radiant.
Finish him.
Yeah.
Crucial.
Every little bit helps.
Yeah, it does.
Look, we only need to get him from 1 hit point to 0 hit points.
That is 21.
And Ricky was crushed by an Indiana Jones style boulder that has a big 20 on it.
Just my luck.
So 21 will save that.
Mm.
They have an exceptional strength save.
They do.
Smack
Surprise.
him again.
I've still got a second attack. Hey, Varys, you want to finish this one off, mate? Commander Strike.
Sure.
Very nice.
Don't you,
Add another 8 to
don't you have to? Oh no, that's alright. Don't you have to use your bonus action though for Commander Strike?
Oh, wait, do I? No, just an attack.
I'm pretty sure.
It foregoes an attack. So
Have a look, but I'm pretty sure it's attack and
Like
when the
cast
attack
time.
action forego one of your attacks.
and
And use a bonus action. Yeah, so I've already used my bonus action. Don't worry about that. That
Fantastic.
D8
Real
was for
shame,
nothing.
because that's a crit.
Oh,
It's a real shame.
Rule of cool, surely.
Unlucky.
Rule of cool.
Nah.
Guess I'll smack him again.
Okay.
One.
Did you just roll?
Oh my god!
That's
went
the rule of cool, much cooler for me.
We went from crit to stone.
Good news is it only lasts 2 rounds.
yeah.
Well, that one.
Does
Well,
it?
the first
That one's
one.
wrong. We don't know why that one stopped. Maybe it's the weird timing on this
Well,
one.
because it was a 2 and not a 1.
What did you roll?
That one.
A natural 1.
So the 1 might be permanent,
Might
the
be
2
worse.
might be like
Temporary.
on a time.
Around.
Well,
or
at least
something.
I'm alive and right
Yeah.
there now.
And you didn't
I can
even
fix-
waste like a greater restoration on him already. So really, this is just the first
Yeah, maybe-
one.
do we just
as
wait
far
it
as the
out?
math
Yeah.
in my head goes.
Kincaid looks down and trumpets. We cannot keep financially sustaining this. This is not financially viable, Meredith.
Damn it, man.
Will somebody please think of the coffers?
At this rate,
The shareholders want somebody, please think of the shareholders. Number must go up. Number must go up.
think of the shareholders.
So, question.
Wolfie said you'll need to jail your dice.
Yeah. God.
Yes, question.
With
Yes, you do turn to stone.
my, can I use my channel divinity
No.
to add plus 10 to my roll?
It's not the roll itself, it's the dice number.
It's to the total, yeah.
But technically, it makes a dice 11.
Well, no.
So you do a thunderous smite, hitting it in the back, and then you're just like, and you are petrified.
Oh,
On a natural one.
we could chisel teach.
We just teach you to a big dick.
So
When he comes out, he's got a big cock sword.
Ropa will
He teach.
neuter
Oh, no.
all of you.
You could try. We've got gods too.
What's he going to neuter us with? The cock sword?
That's exactly what he would.
I mean, maybe
This is
that
funny.
would be
I never thought this would how I'd die, but I always hope. Beaten to death by a divine cock sword.
the most best death ever.
He died doing what he was.
Beating off the cock sword.
interestingly,
Wrapped around my dick.
you blast him in the back with
With
that
the cock
smite. An explosion of light. Thunder?
Thunder.
Thunder.
300 foot away, if that matters to anything.
Oh, avalanche.
It then turns back to look at you, and you're just made of stone.
Oh. And it just is gonna destroy you.
Just absorbs you.
No, it'll be fine.
Shapestone puddles.
Shapestone turns you into the cock sword.
Oh my god.
It's going to be a shapestone, and then Thurin's going to have Thurin. Kincaid's going to have to shapestone him back.
Varys.
It's like a Picasso.
Varys,
Well
what's,
done, a very good job.
Kincaid's not got a great memory of what Thurin looks like.
Varys, what is your AC?
22.
The 24 will hit.
24.
Yes.
No, it doesn't, because I just rolled a 9 on that dice that Ricky gave me that I
the
had to my AC.
Ah, lovely.
Get the fuck out.
Okay.
Being
Could I use plus 4 info for my roll?
can make or break.
Oh, it is.
You can get dumpstered. You threw it at me.
Oh my god.
He turned and picked up the stone statue. Remembering he weighs 2 tons.
Oh god, that would have been hilarious if it had actually hit me. It would have done a shit ton of damage.
Oh, yeah.
It would have done like 50, 60 plus, like. But
And
it
with
still
the
would've been-
sword like poking out
That
as
would
well.
be funny though.
What a way to die.
Well,
I wouldn't
here he
even be
comes.
This is what you get for talking shit, Varys.
I knew it would. That you were sick. As I'm dying, chisel the cock on your face.
I knew my death would always be a
It's
10.
Ricky Chisel.
So you take 38 bludgeoning, so it will be halved.
Because you're resistant to
Are
everything.
you resistant or immune?
I think he's just.
I think
Resistant.
it's just resistant to all damage.
Petrified is resistant to all damage.
Yeah.
You said 36, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half.
Yeah, resistance to it.
Yeah.
So you will take half of that. You weigh a lot, and you were thrown a big distance. You just on the other side of the canyon, essentially. You see Thurin. Thurin doesn't seem to be flapping though. It's weird. So that is one attack.
That is rock hard.
Oh, he's hard. Mammoth.
It's my secret. I'm always.
15 will hit. You said 13.
Yeah.
27.
Oh, what is
27 damage.
Just whams you with a club. I can't believe you've done it twice in one fight.
That is brutal.
I can.
Give me the Varys dice or what?
Yeah, you've switcheroo.
Was it sorry?
Oh,
27.
No one wanted my dice at the start of the campaign, but now who wants them? You can all get.
I'm good.
No, I'm saying I got your dice.
Yeah, he doesn't want them. What'd you roll?
Dirty 20.
Okay, yep. So concentration's fine. You take 27 damage.
I'm nearly D-mammoth though.
And that is the end of your turn. Varys, you are up. Having
Another a level 4 slot.
Ricky, your inspiration has come in clutch twice.
You know what? I might not be very high up on Moppy's Massive Memoirs. I might be relegated to the guest bathroom with my photo frame. But when push comes to shove,
Damn, am
my
I useful.
music comes in clutch.
It's in there.
Frogade.
So Varys,
Just want
what are
to.
you doing?
Third verse, same as the second and first.
Steady aim.
and then. And then.
What are you doing? Why are you rolling again?
Because the other dice
Went off the table.
Is it a crit?
No. But either way, I rolled 2 7s, but that becomes an 18.
There's been an
I believe
ungodly
its
number
AC
of
is
20s and
15.
1s
Correct.
in this box.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Well, because it's rolled at least 2 20s to save against various things.
Yep.
Vin crit.
8.
Yep.
I rolled a 1.
Yep. I rolled a 1.
Have you rolled any ones? I can't remember.
Only one. The other one was 2, actually.
I'm so sorry, man.
Oh, there's 3 1s in this, though.
Oh,
Why
that's
did you
nice.
put 3 statues in that deck for?
Well, you drew a gem a lot of times, so you had to draw something else a lot of times, I guess.
And, just 24.
24.
It's
Magic
much
Elf,
better
yes.
if one of us
Yeah.
having super gem than like all of us having regular gem. Like it was bad enough
Oh,
having the
statue, you
2
mean?
of us.
Statue,
Sorry, statue.
not gem.
Yeah.
Well, super gem.
Oh,
Super 10.
thank God no one got super gem and was started turning into a gem statue.
Anything else? Oh no,
They're
it's a
not coming
bonus
back.
for the steady aim, isn't it?
Bonus
So it's
to the
a sacrifice
action,
I'm
and I
willing
can't
to
move.
make.
It's me done.
Yep, Rick.
It just dropped.
You were just pinning, just sitting up there,
Just punch it.
dodging shit getting thrown at you.
They've tried. They've failed every time.
Yeah, the bowlers do not hit you.
Yeah, they've had good shots.
It's deck save, so
Yeah, and those are deck saves.
That's-
Like it's literally
the flying through at him was a good shot.
Yeah.
That was just purely Varys
That really
being
did get me.
fast enough. Thanks to you, Ricky. It is your turn.
My
Go
turn,
barrel.
you say. I will fly out 30 feet,
Put on the sunglasses.
almost.
Click and clack.
Here comes the gat.
And then
I'm sorry, Stephen. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to 3rd level Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
So, wisdom saving throw from him.
I think I'm going to need to acquire this sticker off you.
What is it?
The Guess I'll Die one.
Guess I'll turn to stone.
What's the DC?
21.
Okay. It is going to use a legendary resistance to succeed instead.
Oh wow! Jesus.
Yeah, these aren't small enemies.
That's the roll.
Yeah. 12, 14, 18.
Did you roll another 6 on that green dice? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think it's weighted.
20. Halved to 10 psychic.
10. Beautiful. Again, Stephen, you are taking these ones like a champ. I'm so sorry. That really sucks to have your
It would
whole...
have been a lot better if someone else took one with me.
Yeah.
But they had to use the inspiration.
Alrighty.
Bonus action.
So you whisper. This thing is
Yeah,
surprisingly wise.
discordant melody.
Is it the accordion thing?
And then I call out to Kincaid and I say, Kincaid, I'm only going to say this because you're a mammoth and you can't understand me, but I really value you as a team member. And he's inspired.
Can you understand common in your form? Yeah. You just can't speak back.
This is another shh.
Yeah.
What? They'll
We're invisible.
We're
They
invisible.
can't
They
hear
can't
us.
hear us. Yeah.
They can't hear us. We're invisible.
I was gonna say they can't like hear us. We're invisible. Yeah, that's what. You, yeah.
As he smokes a cigar. Varys, don't even worry. They can't see it.
Chill out.
Oh,
So good. Okay, that is Ricky's turn. No. Yes. Kincaid.
Same again. Back it up and. Back it up and.
Again.
You're just going to make a reaction attack.
Well, maybe I'll live.
Maybe. It's a crit. Maybe I won't.
No, it'll be fine.
It is a crit.
I will silver barbs that one.
Oh.
And I'll give Kincaid advantage.
Oh, that's a 19.
can Silvery Barbs work on that one?
That's fine.
No,
it
only
has to be
successful.
It's successful in turning me to stone. So.
It's really successful.
Oh,
So again, 27 as the club just clocks you across the tusks. So as you back up away from it,
Are you still on?
Is it
bludgeoning
what was
and
the total to
thunder.
hit?
27.
You've got a gold green to see one.
Yeah, no chance. Oh,
Was it?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
what was the total?
What was the total to hit? Sorry.
It's 27 damage.
Total for it to hit you,
Yes.
a natural 20. So,
No, but I got silvery barbs. Didn't
oh yeah, sorry. So it was
Oh, yeah. Then it was
28.
28. No, I can't roll 15. Stop.
Sorry, now I see what you. Now I see what you're
I'm
doing.
20 foot away, but I'm not a mammoth anymore.
Oh.
That takes me out. I only had 20 hit points left.
Okay, so 7 carries over to you.
Wait.
You can reduce the damage with it, can't you? With Bardic Inspo. So potentially, if I roll a 7 or above,
I don't think. I think you can add it to your damage.
Yeah, but you can't reduce
but you
your
can't.
damage by
Fair
that
enough.
number.
I swear that's a thing though.
It might be for like a fight. Or
Oh, maybe it's a No, I swear Bardic Inspo. Maybe it's only a specific kind. Is cutting words do that? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Cutting words is to the attack roll.
Yeah, that's right.
Nah, yeah.
So essentially,
I'm
as
mean,
you
but
go
I'm-
to step away from it, he just clobbers you, and mammoth form drops. So you then use your movement.
Okay, so then I take. Yeah, so then I
You can fly.
I fly 30 foot. So was it 7 carried over?
Yeah.
Are you moving the full 30 away? Because you can fly.
Yep. Really miss being a mammoth.
It's been 4 seconds.
He comes out of mammoth form. I really miss me.
Life was it just made sense when I was on
Back up, move forward. I win. get hit in the face. Be fine with it.
Yeah, get smashed with a tree. Don't care.
Still good.
Yes.
Destroyed or not?
No, he backed
He got
away
the
and
mammoth fine.
clubbed him in the brains.
Mammoth.
So now he's no longer a mammoth, but he flew away.
I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray
Okay.
at it.
Poor Ray.
That's a 17, a 22, and a 25.
All hits.
Hell yeah. I love Thurton's mini just.
We need to get a stone version of exactly all
Just
of
an
like
unpainted.
Yeah, his point is painting right. That's what it's got to be 90% of the time. Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot of ones.
That's a 7 on the 8.
So that's
That's
a
good.
Oh,
5,
it is too.
10, 15.
21, 28.
So that's 13 plus 15 is 28.
28 fire damage.
Very nice.
Ripper.
Bonus action, command Vin. You say, get him, Vin.
Get him, Vin. How's Vin looking?
Easily.
He's okay. He's on like half health-ish.
Okay.
He's pretty beefy.
He's like taking it, yeah, he's got like 42, 43.
He's got more health than Kincaid did before his transformation.
Yeah, but a wet kitten has more health than Kincaid pre-transformation.
It was so tiny and sickly.
As this hill giant faces down with the rabid fire elemental skipping across the skies.
And
What attack is he doing? Bitey bitey?
yep, 15.
15 is the AC. I don't think anyone's missed an attack. Good. Except for the natural one.
6, 10 fire damage.
And fire.
And the 2?
Except for when he's turned to stone.
Yeah, both the stones. That's.
Just a stoner.
Is it ironic against a hill giant who loves stones? I mean,
There's
kinda.
something there.
There's some irony.
There's a joke in there. Give me 5 minutes.
So Vin takes a chomp.
Still standing?
Yep.
They're tanky.
Is he looking rough?
Like, we did kind of focus fire the other guy.
Yes.
Yeah, big time. And that lightning elemental, I thought it was going to be a much bigger threat.
No.
Missed everything, died immediately.
Yeah, like died in like 2 shots.
Nice
I
lightning.
was like, these
Hulk.
are just some giants or whatever, but like
Yeah.
a lightning elemental, ooh, that sounds
the
bad.
boss.
Yeah.
I mean, you did 100 and something damage to him. 104.
Probably done more
That is a
damage.
one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget
Dealt
that
more
Barrett
damage if he actually
comes out
hit us.
If he actually hit, yeah. But missed both.
That is me done.
Cool beans.
That is unfortunate.
Thoradin. It's the giant's turn.
Still stoned.
Yeah, sorry. You are still stone and you do not unstoned. He's had enough of Vin. Not gonna lie.
So if I roll a 2, I will unstone the next round, possibly.
Potentially. Maybe.
Unless it's just a weird timing thing on Mechadus.
Yeah.
Is it 15 hit Vin? No. Tries to club him and he.
His AC is, I think it's 12 plus my wisdom, or 13 plus my wisdom, or something, which is very high at this point.
Very nice.
It's one of those things where it's like fine, but then it scales well because we're high level.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Like, when things are like plus proficiency and you're like, oh, cool, my proficiency at the moment is 4.
Yep, exactly.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Not you, naan bread.
Oh, FF your naan bread.
What do you do? That's not useful. Beautiful. Oh. Can I get a dex save as Vincent von Weasel? Actually, no. Yes. Yes! The parrot!
That's a 25.
Oh my god. Why even bother trying to hurt Vin?
And also Varus, sorry.
You want a dex save?
Yes, thank you.
Do I need one as well? I'm also
It's,
flying.
That's a 29 again.
29's fine. So, no. Anyone in 20 foot.
I like a line.
Why does this? So you're just out of it.
Cool.
Success. Success, you only take half. So in your case,
Is it an attack roll against? No, it was a save, wasn't it?
it's a save.
But if it's an evasion, like, and it's a dex save, I just take no damage.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I don't need to uncanny.
28 bludgeoning halved if you're successful. 14.
0.
Or 0.
Because you suck.
You suck, McBain. So there's another
And I'm
cone,
need like 3 saves.
cone of rock just... Sorry, not cone, cylinder. Yep, cool. That is its turn. Varus, it is your turn as you duck out of the way of these ejected stones.
19 to hit.
Yep. Using steady aim, I assume. Yep. And we have Ricky on deck next.
Yeah, I'll see what happens here.
So how's your day, Stephen?
Stony.
30.
30? Nice.
Rock hard all day long.
That's my turn.
River.
That's
Good
my
shot.
secret.
I'm always rock hard.
Ricky, you're up.
Cool. I will.
Oh, sorry. It'll use its reaction. Con save, please, as you attack it and damage
it. 24.
24. Beautiful.
My last 4 saves have been 19, 20, 20, 20.
Oh my god.
That's where all your dice have gone, guys. Lovely.
Yeah.
I kind of miss it.
I like
Played through
these.
100 sessions of shit, now it is 100 sessions
Now
of
it's
wins.
time to reap the rewards.
We all get broken.
Oh, now you want some.
Shit, some of that broken.
Now the brogan's on the other
Don't be
foot.
holding out on the brain.
I'll do anything for a 20, man.
So beautiful. As it takes its reaction, you see the stone at its side flare. And there's a push, but on the carpet you sort of restrain yourself.
If I drank it.
No.
No, it didn't do anything to us.
At this point, it is purely... Well, it is still technically nutritious.
Yeah.
That's its
Full of
only
protein.
value.
And it's how you get luck.
Well, yeah, it's how I engage.
Is
But
it a
it's coming from the flask item itself. The
Yeah.
brogan is purely...
It's,
yeah.
it's essentially a character item for Varus at this point because he rolled the double ones. He then got the feet.
For benefit.
This is just a flavour of that.
Yeah.
But remembering that
It is vanilla.
lucky can be used once per roll. So you
I'm
go.
not sure if it's that. I think you can burn all of it on one.
Yeah.
But so you get 3 points.
You get 3 a day, sort of thing. But I think you can actually just straight, because I've watched Liam in one of the Critical Role campaigns.
Yeah,
just
he's
sit there and go bang, bang, bang.
Okay.
There was
Oh,
like
he
something
rolled
super
saves.
critical where he was like, no, I have to do
I think
this.
it might have been, yeah, something.
Wasn't his role that was critical?
Oh. They just finished campaign
Don't
3.
have it online.
apparently.
Oh, really?
I have to look it up online.
New Prime series coming then.
Oh, we're going to the live show.
I'm admittedly
Oh, yeah.
active on the
not
most
too much
recent
further away.
season, because I know season 3 had started for Legend of Vax Machina. Yeah, it started. I watched like the first 6
I feel like
episodes.
I was going to say, I feel like I watched it, but I
I
was
watched
reading
the
it
first
like...
episode. They weren't like weekly.
Yeah.
So you have 3 luck points. Whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You can choose to spend 1 of your luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined, you choose which of the d20s is used from the attack roll, blah, blah, blah. You can also spend a luck point when an attack roll is made against you. Roll a d20 and then choose whether the attack...
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I had no idea I could do that.
Yeah.
I didn't literally silvery bars crits.
Yeah, you
Damn,
kind of got
it's even better than I thought.
But it does use a luck point that you won't have.
I go days without using them sometimes.
Yeah.
Either way, when we get to it.
Nice. Not gonna need it.
Who was
I'll just
that?
keep rolling like this though.
That was Varus.
Phew.
Wisdom save.
Simply
from
roll
you,
well.
good sir. As
Wisdom
I am
save.
3rd level Dissonant Whispers.
You stink. That's a natural one, which I'm going to use a legendary resistance on.
Okie dokie.
Fair enough.
Because why not?
That was a 2 on the dice.
The green one.
Legend.
And a 6.
And a 6 again. Alright.
So
He's back.
17 halved to 8.
That's like the 5th 6 on that today. That's
It's a good dog.
pretty nutty.
Solid dice.
We need to load all our dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
As you whisper these words
Yeah.
to the giant's ears, it seems rather dull, but you still see a little bit of...
Doing some. And I'm gonna actually, I'm gonna fly 30. So I'm a little bit closer to it. Oh.
Do a little bit of dance.
Oh.
barrel roll.
Start flanking it.
Flappity flap.
And that is me.
Kincaid.
Can I fly 30 foot? Actually, before I do it, I'll attack.
In what way are you attacking?
I am
Stabbing it with the staff.
Recklessly.
Damn, legendary resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I mean, it doesn't come up that often.
Well, yeah, I mean, against me it does.
Yeah, against
Everyone
you.
else is sort of attack rolly.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at level 3.
Okay.
So I've got this one,
14, 25,
which I still
20.
I keep forgetting to
and
achieve.
12.
But if somebody
Two,
also
yes, two.
chooses to it and
Correct.
touches me, that'll cancel out a 1 or a 2. At least once.
Oh, that's some good rolls. 6,
That's what we like to hear.
6, 5.
If it was me
Two,
to
so
link
6,
to Barrett, I
12,
just forgot.
18.
But if somebody links
Invoke.
that
25.
to me,
25 fire
that's
damage.
saving
Turn-
once. Yeah.
Turn a 1 into a crit.
Yeah.
And
The
then
vow of enmity.
No, the...
Yeah, the Ring of Amity.
Oh, the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
it destroys the ring.
Oh, does it when you use
The
that?
custom version Ty gave me destroys the ring as soon as I use that feature. So I can save you
Oh.
once, and the ring
And
is
then-
blown
and
as
then
a
it's
result.
gone.
The one I've got here says once the ring has been invoked, you can't
Why
be
do
invoked
you have
until the
one? I
next
got the
one.
ring.
You gave it to me. Because we all got
Did
the
you use
links
the,
to
I was
the
going to
vow
bond
with...
you. I
Yeah.
give it to you.
So he's made the connection to you.
Yeah, so you can heal me and it'll heal both of us.
Well, you-
And I can blow up the ring to make you crit someone.
But, yeah, but it will lose the ring forever.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, I thought you gave it to me to link to you. So then you can get the crit every time I do the thing.
But it's not every time, it's
Yeah.
one time. As
Yeah.
well as then, how would we get the
One
value
time.
from the healing element of it?
Ah, you don't need
We don't need that if you're critting every day.
Exactly.
just roll like you've been rolling today.
Yeah. So that was, yeah, 25.
case,
fire
25?
damage.
Yep.
And
Now, you notice that the creature is bloodied. It is wounded and roaring, bleeding, scorched.
I thought the other one died much quicker.
Yeah.
And then maybe this one's special.
Varus, start pumping out.
I'm gonna
numbers.
I can't.
Fly.
I'm doing the numbers.
Do
stuff.
better.
I'm gonna fly
I've done
30
like
feet
300 damage
towards,
since I got here.
Numbers towards where?
You've done like 30.
30?
Maybe.
Rookie numbers.
30?
Yep.
That's all you got.
And then I'm saying, get him in as the.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Vin's like,
Crazed little weasel. He's 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
usually it's Vin Diesel saying firmly. Until you say, get him, Vin, and then it just becomes this rabid little...
Yep.
fire elemental of doom.
Like a
Super tenders.
Murloc. Or like a gremlin that you've just poured water on or fed after midnight. Yeah, Finn is... Chomp chomp.
Looking for 15.
That's a 24.
Yep.
Of course it is.
It's a big hit. What we expect from our number one big hits.
That's a 14 fire damage.
14.
He's outstripping you by miles.
And like,
but-
it's not even close. He's lapped you.
My inspiration has done some work.
It has.
I'll just say that Thuridin did not hit Varus made of stone because of your dice.
Pretty much.
And I'll also say Froggy.
True.
How long are you going to keep riding that?
Can't argue with that one.
Are you going to keep coasting on that one?
Quite literally made a national holiday. Like,
Just by pure talent.
Yeah.
We never actually got
also,
to celebrate.
What did we accomplish with this holiday? We got everyone in the city pissed.
Anything else?
and got a lot of money for the victims.
Yeah.
We raised money for the people that lost family
We didn't
members.
collect anything.
Yes,
Yeah,
you did.
I collected all the tips in a luge, and then I said, I'm going to give them back. Don't know if I ever, like,
May or may not have actually given them back.
Ah, well, like I was working on it, and then the world exploded.
So we
27
rolled
to
everybody
Vin
out.
Weasel.
Right, it's
To
what you're
hit.
telling me.
No, he
is it
has
your
done
club?
27 damage. It was a 20
It's
to
not in
hit.
your club,
Dirty.
and it's gone to the
No,
family.
it's not in my club. But
Yeah, there you go.
Because
You know, it's like,
Is he still alive?
Like, yeah,
How
we're
much was it, sorry?
charity. but-
27, same as every
Yeah,
time.
but it's like 90%
he can't be bothered
of our
rolling.
costs are admin, and I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do about that. I need my $1.5 million bonus.
I need my gold-plated bathroom.
I'm
He's
sorry,
just
children
alive.
will understand.
He has 2 hit
We'll
points.
see about that. Yeah, 27 damage again.
Oh.
He has had enough of this little rapid weasel, just whams him with
Doing
the...
far too much damage than it should.
Yep.
That's right, I'll just summon him again.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's like
Next round.
The giant's like...
stuff or something. It's like a charge.
Next round, he appears in front of the giant again.
Giant just tears so
Dex
get off.
save.
It's like PTSD to this giant.
I get that big can of mace and just like...
9. Okay.
Oh yeah, sprays him with it, the can explodes.
As you were flying, you dropped to the ground.
Bollard.
Oh.
Bollard, son.
And then you bobsled down.
But now you're gonna be restrained.
Restrained and prone.
Bobsledded.
You don't fall that far. You
The
take...
giant boots you off the ground, full style into the wall.
Cunt.
He doesn't know. He doesn't let go of the rope and just whoosh around.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage as you hit the rocky ravine side. You automatically fail your save, so you...
Surely you're sufficiently gelatinous that you don't take fall damage.
How much damage should I take from the actual bowlers?
Nothing
It's
yet.
like squishy balls that are sort of like
But you've
all
also
dirt
got
and
the
rust.
muscles to just.
Oh, he's so
Yeah,
gross.
maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you're covered
You're
in lead.
gross.
You are covered in lead.
Oh, disgusting.
The bowlers are like
Hairs and
are
stuff stuck
magically
to the
trying
ground.
to constrict.
Yeah.
They like magically get tighter.
And you just
I
like
get-
a
and I'm
small.
yeah, I'm like snouting
Squeezing out of the end. One of his eyeballs is just getting bigger and bigger. You're like, is that going to explode? No.
That's a pop.
Look at that scrotum. Oh, no. Oh, that's huge.
Oh, I don't like that.
Okay,
Oh, not the armpit balls.
that is the end of its turn. Back to
Tender
Varus.
of all the balls.
So I just took the falling damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kincaid took it at
Oh.
Turn later.
Oh. Maybe I was thinking of something else.
What
Varus, you're up. What I do?
Like, the roll's getting worse, but I'm still, that's a 19 to hit.
Still hits.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da. 17. 26.
26. Mr. Varus. Finish him.
Beauty. Right through the newt sack.
Through the giant nutsack.
Pretty much.
Excellent, that's the dream. You see the giant just...
Do we get like the sniper elite slow-mo where it goes nothing sees testicles
There's only one, suspiciously just one.
and it tumbles down the ravine side.
Nice.
My boys, that ends the combat.
Very good. I'd like to go over the corpses and see if I can find or distinguish any of those rocks that lit up magically and did things.
I've got some around me if you want to
Free me. Yeah. There's one died over near where I am.
I've
Can I
got
do the
some like
same?
completely.
Yeah, they'll explode on their own in like a turn. Ow!
I don't like this music change and lots of still rolling.
Nah, it's fine.
You take 16 thunder damage as they erupt in a 10-foot radius.
Oh.
But as they lose their magical energy, the stones drop. And the end of combat, you have Thoradin buried in the hillside, face
Yeah, where
first.
did he end up?
He's over there.
See the feet.
Yeah, just wedged into a mountain.
Ricky, you're free to stand now, as you don't.
I don't want
You're no longer restrained, so you can just lay there and enjoy the sunless sky.
I don't want to be down here.
Good fight.
Yeah, it did almost get a bit hairy. We're all bollard, prone, and stone.
Yeah, that was that.
Solid prone and stone is the episode title.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. It was looking real interesting for a second there.
But cleanup crew, Varys and Vin.
Must be the V's.
Yeah.
Pulling our weight.
Hey guys, I'm Ricky.
Ricky Rock Splitter.
Can you please
Yo.
roll me 2d12?
Giant beans. Giant beans.
Or
Giant beans.
That is 5 and a 4.
Bag of beans.
Beans. Beans.
Beans. Beans. Beans. Beans.
What are we, crypto
Beans.
investors? I will sell you my everything for these magic beans, and the beans are going to the moon. I know it.
I can feel it. So,
That's a rug pull.
Pull them. You've got your own axe. $1 trips up the beanstalk, kids.
as you search through his giant leather satchel,
Yes.
you find a haunch of smoked meat,
Delicious.
Oh, food.
which is something that you haven't eaten in a long time. You find 50 pieces of gold in there
$50.
and a rusty dagger
Right.
for the giant.
super tetanus.
Essentially a short sword, but it's a toothpick.
Poop knife.
Can I have a look through the one near me?
You can. Roll
You
me
mean the one like right next to you on the floor that's stoned?
Nope. The
The
big
lightning
giant.
guy.
The big giant.
Roll me 4d12.
Beans. Beans.
Bullshit.
Beans. Beans. Beans.
Do I tell you the total?
No, just
tell you what
each
each one is.
separate roll.
That's disgusting.
Do I tell you what each one is?
Each separate roll. Yeah.
A 9,
Uh-huh.
a 2,
Hold on. The 9, a hefty box containing an assortment of colourful peppercorns.
Beans. Beans.
Beans.
Beans.
yeah, birds, from like over the ridge. Wait, box of colourful peppercorns.
A hefty box.
Hefty.
Remember, this belongs to a
Yeah.
giant.
It used
A
to.
crate.
Yeah.
A 2.
A giant-sized pair of old sandals.
Another 2.
A second.
The other sandal.
The other sandal.
Hang on, so 2 giant sandals.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's like a bobsled for King K.
Yep.
Pretty much. We could use
Wait, that's actually kind of cool.
We can actually transport stuff on that, just tie some ropes to it.
And a 1.
Transport coal.
And a 1. Ooh, you might like this one. 5 wheels of cheese.
Yeah, you just hear.
Oh, King K just found a magic item, I think.
It's true.
And
You just see like wheels of cheese just arcing, like being thrown.
20 pieces of gold as well.
Can I fly up and search the third guy that I finished off up here?
Yes.
Lights he can go.
Nah, that I think Kincaid just searched lighting.
Oh,
there.
okay.
I thought I searched the other guy.
Yeah, you searched the other.
Oh, I'll search lightning then.
Yep.
Lightning man.
Goody balls.
You find 60 pieces of gold.
Beans.
Bends.
Roll me 3d12.
I can't believe I got 2 2s and a 1.
Yep.
That's perfect. 2 2s on the sandals.
Ooh.
Oh,
A 9.
One at a time. Yep.
A 9. You find a large bronze. For you, it's a gong worth 50 gold.
Ooh.
You can play that.
Turn that into a symbol.
Surely that's like a shield
Well, for you, it's a gong, so it's bigger than you.
Good idea, by the way.
Every time someone shoots you, they
Bong, and it does like
Ring the
damage.
bell.
Damn, that'd be sick.
So the gong you get
A
the-
5.
You find 10 pounds of candle wax in various colours. Jeez, candle wax!
I don't know.
We can light a candle.
And the last?
And melt
Last one
things.
is a 12.
Oh,
Vorpal sword.
12 sandals.
You find 3 giant-sized sticks of incense, worth 75 gold each.
the cave is going to smell so nice.
Yeah, this guy was
Priest.
the cleric.
Oh,
You know.
man, he died immediately.
Well, I'd take a good old bite of the haunch of smoked meat. Delish.
And it is good. You're not sure. You bite it
Getting
into
something. We're sitting around feasting.
Yeah.
Damn, it's good.
Be sitting around
Meat,
statue.
cheese, wax.
Yeah, should we fix the
Yeah, I'm
I'm pretty sure I saw it just turn back by himself last time.
We'll just wait it out.
We're
Just trying to get a wheel of cheese into it.
We've sliced up the cheese and like putting a wedge on his foot that's sticking out. Are we forgetting something?
Nah, he'll eat that when he's hungry.
So,
Are you guys just gonna chuck me on a sandal and then
drag me.
I
throw me
mean,
through the desert?
Just push the sandal down the hill.
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do? As you have a hearty feast for the first time in a few days,
Oh,
not just eating bland chicken
Spoiled
or
chicken.
beans. I mean, berries. Good berries. Yeah, great berries. Fantastic.
with some cheese.
Of course, you got cheese.
bounty.
Oh, come to me, sweetheart.
My faith has been rewarded.
Thank you, our accidents.
Many long nights in this hell with that cheese. It's been 2 days.
I wonder how I could drink this.
Well, you could melt
You
it.
had brains.
No.
No, I want to drink all of it.
How does one make ferment the cheese?
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh god.
If you could make a cheese liqueur,
cheese vodka.
I don't actually know if that's possible. I'm not.
Mango and
No,
cheese
I
daiquiri.
don't think
I'll
so.
mix it with lots of sugar
Where?
in a gumboot.
You've got a big sandal that he used.
Poor Thuridin, just stoning it up
Yep.
with his rock
Cheese on his
buddies.
foot.
Cheese on his foot.
Well, after we finish up the cheese and meat, should we unstone Thuridin?
Yeah, let's have a short rest.
Yeah.
You're not doing it at the start. You're doing it at the end. Just like last time. Why do you travel with them?
Well, last time
Why do you keep turning into a stone?
Kincaid forgot to prepare credit.
Oh, true.
Now he's being a dick.
He's doing this shit on purpose, I can tell
Any
you.
damage in that fight, he was barely there.
He took some.
Yeah, when he got thrown across the room.
I took damage before we even got there, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I am at 39.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Ricky kind of got clobbered a bit.
Yeah, I got clobbered a lot. If I hadn't healed from my sword, I'd be at
Like 10, 15.
like 17.
I mean,
you
if
healed
you
like
count the
9
mammoth,
and
I took about
14.
200.
Yeah.
I took about 200 if you count the mammoth.
True.
Half of that was just free opportunity attacks that I gave out.
I'm gonna step backwards now. Wham!
Fucking casual cutting
Oh, Mammoth Kid, you bloody
Can I just
genius.
say, with that being your tactic, the fact that you made it to 0 HP and not losing concentration is
Also cool.
phenomenal.
You rolled really well on concept.
Yeah.
There was that one that was really close, and then your Bardic Inspo saved it. But I mean, I could have just.
And the Bardic Inspo there for the Thura dodge.
Yeah.
So you get to the end of your rest, your short rest.
I did a short rest as well,
Why?
because I've lost health too.
But
You with your lay hands?
all right,
You're
I'll
I
give it.
used my loud hands on him.
I'll give it.
It's true, he did.
I'll give it 5 minutes, and if he hasn't restoned, I'll.
Yeah. He has not. He does not appear to be
I was
unstoning.
hoping that he would de-stone himself.
You come to the smell of meat and cheese in the air. None to be seen. Nah. So
Well, I'll have
you
you
can take a
back.
short
You need to
rest.
stop doing that.
It's not my fault.
Each time you do it, there's that like pulse of energy, like when each time you drew a card, essentially, it's the same essence in the air. That's how you inexplicably know what is causing it.
Okay, I spent 6 hit die.
Okay. It is still daylight.
Can we still see tracks? Like, I mean, I'm assuming they just follow the ravine.
Yep.
Sweet.
Now you know that creatures from different parts of Faladua have been transported so far. People from different points within Faladua.
So some giants, potentially.
Yep.
How are you feeling, Stony boy?
Stone, mate.
Feeling better? Got that out of your system?
I don't think so. I think it's going to be there for a while until we find a wish from someone.
Do you think?
Third, we should have.
How did
we
you
should have a boxing
deep
match.
stone? Oh. How did you de-stone me when you were a mammoth before?
I didn't. You did that yourself. I just sort of assumed you'd figured out how to fix it.
I just woke up with sand in my mouth and I saw this big ass red mammoth.
Well, that
looking
would
at me.
be.
Yeah. So I thought you did it. And I was like, wait, can you cast a spell like that?
No. Well, yes, but not while I'm a mammoth. And,
Yeah, that's what I was-
and I did.
Yes, so no.
I hope that clears things up.
Makes sense?
Yeah, welcome.
Another book.
Another volume in the successes of Dr. Kincaid.
Chalk that up as a win.
Anyway, great success. We have cheese, meat, and
wonderful.
peppers,
And candle wax and incense.
And some sleds.
and some sleds.
And a big gong.
That's making my big rattle.
So we can use peppercorns on the food that we make.
Ooh.
Flavor!
Good.
Kincaid's just like eating them by the fistful.
Oh my god. I can preserve the cheese with a wax seal.
Oh.
You know how, like, red wax?
Why wouldn't we just eat it?
Well,
5 wheels of
I could
cheese.
use my. I could use my.
I went through one
10
already.
pounds.
You mean 4? I've got 3.5 at best.
I've got 10 pounds of candle wax I really gotta use.
Just make one big candle.
Why don't we just wax dip through it and next time he turns into a statue?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, then we could make plastic.
Me,
We could make molds of.
cakes and done. Wouldn't it be hilarious?
Then we could make molds of him. That would be funny. We'd have big wax mold.
So,
And,
you're
you just mix up some teeth and pour them in and
And then bang. We've got the
fire it in the kiln and
Decoys.
get out of the kiln.
Yes, in kill.
So, your short rest ends.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we can take a short break if you'd like.
Yeah.
Why not? We'll be back in a minute or two.
Hold down the fort.
Maya.
Hold it down. Don't just hold it.
Sure.
Apparently a clip was made.
Oh, yeah.
We shall see here.
stick was the toothpaste thing that was turned into a clip.
Oh, right.
How do you make it?
Oh,
We need to find a wish somewhere.
well, I'm really hoping that once we fix this gear whatever-ness, from whether it's from the Timekeeper or Skywrath or like whoever, we can.
No.
Were we meant to?
Cheetah run in here.
I saw her though. She was out there somewhere. Yeah, hopefully from whether it's, Varus's favour from Skywrath or after we do this thing for the Timekeeper or,
I think Skyrath
Oh,
specifically said he can't do anything like that. It's more like
Oh, that's right.
fly me here or kill this.
I'll come here and fight with you, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of new minis. Like a dragon.
Yeah, that's all. That's all from the Onslaught thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some sick minis, dude. So that one, the Etten.
And like some of the like adventurers.
Yeah, so there's a group of good adventurers
Mhm.
and a group of bad adventurers, or like good and evil.
Yeah, yeah.
sort of thing.
Obviously the Etten.
You get the Etten,
The troll.
two gnolls, the kobolds, and then big old Mr.
Big
Kanish.
old black dragon.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very nice.
When I opened it, I was like, oh, there are some awesome
I
minis.
know that's like I don't know anything about the games themselves, but I know I do see people being like online if you can pick up the D&D games for like cheap just for the minis, and the other one is like some of the cards people use as like conditional
Yeah.
counters and stuff. 'Cause it's the same names.
That
and
I
stuff.
should do. Yeah.
That's like people use them just as like play.
It had some real high quality stuff in it, man. Like so good. But yeah, it's a one-on-one, almost like a game of Warhammer. Like good player, bad player, and then there's NPC stuff like a dragon or a troll or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, interesting.
fun.
It's got a few different like objectives depending on which version you're playing. Like, are you playing scenario 1, 2, 3, or 5, 4 or 5 sort of deal?
Yeah, cool.
That's cool.
And I was thinking, Keegs, for the 2 weeks while you're away, we could do the 40k TTRPG
Yeah.
potentially.
Yeah, pretty much. I can have a look see it. Because I've just got to order something that comes with it. It's called Blood and Honor or something like that, and that's the actual game system it's played on, sort of thing. And then the book will go with that.
Gotcha.
Oh, so is
So the book's
it like a
like
40k like
Aw.
splat book for Blood and Honor?
Yeah.
Because Blood and Honor is the Age of Sigmar TTRPG, isn't it?
No idea.
Think.
No idea. It just
We'll
says
figure
on
it out.
the- It goes with a system sort of thing, and then that book is like 4 plot book
Anyone
campaigns. Sort of thing. No,
Alles gut.
all good. But yeah, I could look at that this week.
Right.
I was
Awesome.
looking at the LA Ice no sugar and I typed in blood and sugar.
Wish the blends.
I typed in blood and honor and it's like,
together.
you mean the neo-Nazis?
You don't want a la ice?
Nah, I'm good. So, you finish your rest. Everyone relatively healthy again. That's right. Is that the waiting music while you rest?
That's our wake up music.
Oh, well, it's a short rest, not a long rest.
We can nap in
Yeah,
it.
you can nap it if you want. So, you follow the tracks.
Coma.
Oh, so much lactose.
As a party, could we get a survival check?
It is a 16.
21.
18.
2.
Okay.
Yes.
In general, a success. The tracks are not super difficult to follow. When it gets a bit more rocky, it's harder to keep track, but you can see scrape markings and that sort of stuff. Up in through the mountains, keeping a lookout for overlooking ridges and that sort of stuff. It gets a lot more sheer the deeper in you go. Eventually, the tracks lead into a fairly well hidden tunnel into sort of digging down into the mountain behind some boulders tucked away from sight. If the tracks weren't there, probably wouldn't notice. But the tracks are fairly well ingrained, like grooved into the ground. This is a heavy machine.
How big are they? Like, how far apart are the tracks?
About 10 feet apart.
Okay, similar size to like the land trains that we've seen.
Almost almost as if it was the exact size of the tunnel that it bored, potentially. So, what are we going to do?
I guess keep on.
Yeah.
Head
Run
on
into the
in.
cave.
Beauty. So you head in, and again, this is a perfectly cylindrical tunnel. It appears millimeter perfect, and whatever the device is able to bore straight through bedrock.
It's like me when I'm a badger. I can do that.
Maybe it's a giant badger on wheels.
Wait, cheese wheels.
Wait, that reminds me.
If you get wheels in wild shape, do they stay?
Well, I hope so.
Mammoth on wheels.
As you're walking and talking, a rune, magical in nature that you had not seen, flares up on the wall.
That's probably bad.
Ahead of you, you see a wall of fire. And about 10 feet behind you at the mouth of the cave, you also see a wall of fire.
Oh.
Oh no.
It is a no for these two.
The walls begin to move towards you.
A classic clip.
Grab Varys and Dimension Door us back to the mouth outside the cave.
Alright.
Because we cannot be in fire for too long.
Not for long.
Kinko goes, okay, so what we got to... Ricky? Oh, we're out.
Why am I surrounded by flames? Oh, it's lovely.
Ah.
Are you proficient with Arcana?
I am expertise in Arcana.
Ooh. The biggest of the brains.
Could I please get an Arcana check?
That you can, my boy. 17.
Okay. This is just a little more impressive than a wall of fire. You've been around magic casters. It doesn't appear to be just one color of fire.
Oh dear God.
Being an Arcana user, I will allow you to recognize what this is.
Yeah, it's a wall of just 8 layers of death.
Jeez.
And we can or cannot teleport through.
I think it's technically one of the layers is a 4 cage.
Okay. So
I
that's no.
think. I don't
Again,
know right off the top
don't
of my
look
head.
at the spell,
Yeah.
but you know that it's powerful magic. And it is moving at both ends of the tunnel.
How quickly?
So, are you outside of it now? Like, have you successfully dimension doored out?
I don't
I've
think
given him
it
the
would.
option to not.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're deciding whether you're going to try.
Badger mode! No! No!
I do you want better? Ricky, inspire me! I've never felt so inspired.
Wise words were never spoken in a time of crisis.
That was
How did you know?
that was in Goblin.
It's a spell, you'll say. And I am going to dispel magic. Do we want to go further in? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that
Couldn't
one.
you bang your drum and sort of make us go under, like, the wall or something?
Maybe we can give that a try
Or create a
afterwards.
15-foot
But
thing next to it?
yeah.
Yeah. So I'll cast dispel magic on the one.
We could also
that's
maybe
blocking
start
our
shaking.
passage inwards.
Okay, the one forward is about 60 feet away.
The range
So-
is 120 feet.
Yeah, yeah.
Dispel magic.
Sorry, more than 10. 5 away from me.
Yeah, range is 120, so that is all G within range.
2 seconds. Sorry, it's a long spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a long spell description with a lot of messy interactions.
Well, fingers crossed I can just dispel.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple layers at a time.
Well, it's
Well, I guess
one
between-
layer at a time, and Dispel Magic only works on one of them. The rest
Is
of
it?
it, we have to deal 100 fire damage, 100 cold damage, a whole shit ton of something else.
I'm pretty sure one of them is straight up like, you just need disintegrate.
Yeah, I think one of them is, straight up Disintegrator or Force Breaker Maul or something like that. One of them blocks travel through to the ethereal plane, and...
What about candle wax?
It can melt it.
Yeah. Yeah,
How much damage does it do?
10d something per layer, so 10d6 times 8.
So 80d6.
So like 40 times 8.
So about 80 times. Also, yeah,
Or
80,
25 times
80
8.
times 3.
So
40.
you are attempting to dispel a level 9 piece of magic.
That's fine.
So roll.
Easy.
17 plus 5. Because it's a DC. So sorry.
It's 13 to begin with or something?
Yeah, just spell
Yeah, so the DC equals 10 plus the spell's level, so it's 19.
Yep.
And so 17 plus my wisdom, which is 5, so 23.
Yep. Beautiful. So you do so.
Plus
There.
1.
You do so. You cast this spell right down the hallway at the end, at the wall of fire that's coming towards you. And it vanishes. But right behind it, there is another wall. Slightly less red, more of an orange colour.
How many Dispel Magics do you have?
I've got 2 that I
So,
can use as well.
this is in initiative order.
I've got a couple as well.
So, you have both done something. Thura, Varys.
I'll dispel magic as well.
Okay,
In front.
straight ahead.
Yeah. So what's the...
So the DC is 19.
Plus whatever your charisma is.
Plus my charisma, plus 7. Can you inspire me or not?
No, because
I do have
Hold on.
inspo from before,
Don't know if...
from Wolfie.
Oh, a D4 of inspo?
DM fucking inspo, yeah.
Oh, and it's a 4.
And it's 4. Lol.
For a total of
21.
21.
Wolfie.
21, thank you, Wolfie.
I needed it.
Mine would have expired after 10 minutes, but hell yeah, Wolfie.
Thanks, Wolfie.
Varys, anything from you?
Yeah, sure. Steady aim and shoot the one at the end of the hallway. Because that works with all my other problems. And
Just
so I
shoot
think
at it.
it'll work here.
Yet to find a problem that cannot be solved with gun.
With gun.
So-
So 21 for gun.
The orange layer, you guys dispel it with all the force that you got inside you. Replaced by another layer, a yellow layer. You shoot
21 for gun.
21, you shoot it straight down the hallway. What sort of damage would it be?
It's magical piercing.
You just hear...
Don't bother rolling. Doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It just... And you see the shard of bone just burn away.
Yeah, good luck, team. This one appears immune to stab. So I'm void here. I am null.
The one behind us is still all layers.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
So
they're
I'm
both
breaking through
cylinders.
both. So this really is a circle. So if anything, it could be a sphere. So digging may
Yeah.
not work.
But it gets real close to you, Ricky.
Yeah.
Well,
As it pulls in, you hear a deep reverberation, a sort of just a rumble, a vibration in the earth from a little further ahead.
Kincaid, after eating 5 cheese wheels in 20 minutes,
I'm so sorry.
running through me.
Oh my god, the vapor cannot travel through.
Oh no!
It's trapped in here.
You're trapped in here with me.
Kincaid, you see the flames around him slowly burning brighter up. Is that going to explode?
Is he turning himself Super Saiyan?
Wait, he turned one of the layers back on.
A thick green layer.
Wait, I thought we got rid of green. So, each of you may take an action.
Anyone watching, We might need some inspo right now. See what those inspos in the chat.
Like, that's it. This is a call for channel points.
We need these.
Time to increase the price by 10,000.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic again, I guess.
Okay. So you're looking at 19.
Whoa.
You have a D10 you can add.
Yeah, I do.
How long does it last?
10 minutes.
Was that before the rest?
I just gave it to
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
So 4, so 9.
9. So you need a 10 on this D10.
Oh, it's a 9.
Hey, worth a shot.
What if someone just
Worth
gives
a
me
shot.
inspo like right now to use?
That is an 18 and does not affect the yellow layer.
Guidance it?
You can't cast it.
Well, it's in turn.
That's what I meant. Like, it's
Yeah.
just like a turn, like as in
Yeah.
action.
Yeah. This is everyone gets
A turn.
an action, a turn to do something.
I will bonus action
Wait,
re-inspire Kincaid, and I'll say, "You got this. We're
You
okay."
only use your
Don't
guidance.
stress.
You use your guidance last round, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't realize it was. But it
And
was
you'd already,
afterwards.
and you'd already passed it.
I was well over.
So
I didn't realize it was like
bonus
action.
action
I thought it was
Kincaid.
kind of like loosey goosey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up. Might have to do it. Sorry. I'll run up like 25 feet.
Yeah.
And then I will dispel magic the one in front.
Okay. Go for it. So these spells are just zipping down the hallway, trying
Oh,
as best you can
I
against.
should have moved as well.
Oh,
Powerful.
plus 7, so that is 19.
Oh, very nice. So, the yellow layer dissipates.
Spell.
A green below.
Dispel magic's only a 3rd level spell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do this all day.
Yes.
What was the next layer? Sorry.
Green.
Stressed. Little problem.
Ricky has had an action. Anyone else doing anything?
Yes.
Yeah, can I stab it with Shadow Spike and Booming Blade?
In melee, the wall behind you.
Yeah, I spent 600 or something on this goddamn sword.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Because it crits automatically when it hits objects.
And it disintegrates.
Maybe. Look, that'll be more value than I've gotten out of the whole thing the whole time anyway. So yeah, I will just run up and Booming Blade the wall.
Okay.
If it hits an object, the hit is automatically a crit. I don't know if a wall created by a spell counts as an object.
The green layer. No, it does not.
Yep. And then I'll move
Roaring
30
flame.
feet towards the center of the room.
You went 5, 10.
And then 30 back.
That's it.
Nurgling squad fam provoked
Beautiful.
inspo Nergy banga.
This side of the table.
I don't know, like 4 down or something?
3 down.
Spell again.
Alright, 6 to go.
Another
Yes.
dispel.
I'll move into the center
it's 9.
before I forget. And dispel.
Or 8. It's one of the
Yeah.
Like right into the center, sort of thing.
Well, yeah, about that. This is going to be at 4th level,
Okay.
because I am out of 3rd level slots.
So still looking at 19 as the DC.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a D10 again.
Certainly do.
Lovely.
But you're starting at 14.
Nice.
23.
Beautiful. Dispel one more layer. The green.
I will also move up.
Hold on. The next layer is blue.
Well, do you want me to go first so I can inspire you?
You've already had your turn, haven't you?
I've not
This is a new round, is it?
I've not gone this
Yeah, yeah,
time.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So move up.
Yeah, move up.
Yep.
That's a 24.
20. Oh, look out.
But I'm now out of this. Oh, no, I'm not. I've got.
Okay.
No, I used them up. Yeah, that was my last one.
That's your
My
last.
third levels. Because I used the other one to create food and water earlier today. So I don't have any more third level
We
spells.
needed to eat.
The blue shatters, leaving an indigo.
Indigo.
It's just all the colours of the rainbow. We got what?
Yeah.
Left?
Yeah, I'm not worried.
So,
What have we done? Red, yellow, green, blue, and indigo. Is that right?
We've done fire, orange, yellow, green, blue.
Red, orange, green,
Indigo, purple, violet.
Yeah, so we've probably got.
So we got
purple
3
and
left.
Yeah, potentially.
And then black.
the vibration in the floor beneath you begins to intensify so much the floor begins to drop away. I'll need a dexterity saving throw from everybody, please.
You're all
Oh,
within
thank
10
God
foot of
we're
me.
grouped up.
Yeah.
You are
Plus
quite
7
close
to your
together.
rolls.
Okay.
Oh, and that's a crit. Oh,
7,
32.
18.
18.
17.
24.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I rolled 2.
little skull.
Wowza. The lowest I've ever seen your dex.
Yep.
Good thing we can all fly.
True.
Pretty much.
Flying is such a how do we ever manage before we could all just fly?
Yeah, right. A
At
problem
will.
comes up and we're like, oh, we just get off the ground 5 feet. Cool.
Yeah.
Love wings.
So, can I also get
Oh yeah.
a strength saving throw?
Oh, much better.
I like it when you get me to roll my good saves.
Yeah. 18.
9.
I got an 18 with my mod and he gets an 18 just straight up.
22.
22,
18.
18.
20. What's your mod? Plus 7?
7.
So 24.
24.
Am I the tank?
Maybe. You might be about to take that roll.
Dodging the floor falling away beneath you, you will manage to land on parts of the stone that are still solid. However, as you're sort of leaping across the gap, looking beneath you is about a 15-foot drop, and a small metallic device begins to whir
Uh-oh.
as each of you you've heard this vibrating in the space that you're in, the source of the vibration now visible. But you hear a spark and a purplish light begins to swirl beneath. Varys, you are sucked downwards
Cool.
into essentially a gravity well.
Oh.
Cool.
As you land,
No, I just realized that I can get a spell slot back with my
oh okay,
affinity
yep,
gear.
yep.
Yes.
As you land, this is powerful magic, a swirling vortex of energy. What items have you got on?
What items have I got on
Yeah,
me?
magical.
Can't get my
Oh,
thing
magical.
Yes.
Quite a few. You want the full list?
Yep, starting with the...
Ring of Amnesty.
Hold on, one at a time. Starting with the... essentially, I'm going off quality here.
Bone bow. Artifact.
Okay, that's fine.
Ring of Amnesty. Epic.
Epic. Okay, wait. Are we looking at a green item? Green,
Purple.
blue, purple. Okay.
Epic's purple.
Okay, yep.
Blue. Figurine of Wondrous Power. Golden Lion.
Mm-hmm.
Sea Serpent Scale Armor. Sunblade and Swamp Shark Glamour Weave Cloak. All blue.
Okay.
Cloak
So-
of the Manta Ray, Eyes of Minute Seeing, Frostfang, Ring of the Stalwart, and Shatter Spike, and Canunus Safe, Cracker, all in the green pile and also in the purple pile, the Carpet of Flying.
Ah, yep.
And that's everything.
Okay. So anything in the green...
Quite a lot.
What was in the green, sorry? You had how many?
90% of it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Probably more than half.
Gotcha. So, another turn for everybody. What are we doing? As the floor is...
Stabbing the big dumb machine with Shatter Spike instead.
Oh, true.
It's gotta work on fucking something or I'm gonna kill myself with this goddamn
And
sword.
now it's it's an object now.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is an object.
Certainly is.
Now I stab it with Shatter Spike. What does it do?
Alright, make an attack roll.
Cool.
Wait, object auto crit?
Yeah, pretty much.
If it
I'm gonna use luck because that was a natural 2. That's a 5. I'll use another point of luck. That's an 8. We're slowly getting higher. I'll leave it there, I guess, and that's plus 10, so 18, and then an auto crit.
18. Okay. So you wang on this construct. It's whirring, spinning discs, manipulating the gravity around you.
Yeah.
And Shatter Spike does double against objects, yeah? Or like it auto crits. Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. So you smash this thing. You feel the intensity of the gravity being sucked towards this engine lessen. It's still spinning, but less effectively as it was.
Alright, well, there I helped.
You certainly did. So that's your action, Ricky.
I'm gonna fly.
Okay.
So I'm not standing on the ground.
Right.
Just like 5 feet.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna dispel the indigo in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, 19 plus 7.
Boys, you are rolling off the charts on these. I love it. It's good time to be rolling well.
Yeah, literally.
So,
The indigo.
the indigo goes,
Indiegogo.
leaving in its place a violet.
And I'm now out of 3rd and 4th
Okay.
slots. So got 5th and 6th.
So that's that side. Kincaid Thura.
I can't actually get back my level 3 slot because I can only do level 2s.
With the thing. You can go down and start smashing up the thing. with
I
your
was
arrows,
gonna
I
just
guess,
fly
yeah.
up 5 feet and use my commanding strike to get Varus to whack it again with Shatter Spike.
Very nice. I like it.
And you'll get the D8,
That's a crit.
which is a 6.
Oh,
A
Do I-
double
So it's a
crit.
double crit. So it's 4 times damage in my mind.
I think that's really cool, right?
totally fair.
Very nice. He
The
just
one and only time Shatter Spike is ever useful.
Shatter Spike
It's
absolutely obliterates this steel device. You just smash it into pieces. Just stupid Shatter Spike.
Stop trying to take my magic items.
It
Cost me lots of money.
I am just now getting value back.
So we have Kincaid,
Yeah. I
What colour
am-
were we up to, sorry?
Violet.
So I wasn't gonna risk attacking something and turning custodian.
Fair.
So.
Oh god. I mean, could be a good way through them. Just
Yeah.
all right, everyone hold through to 3, 2, 1. Run!
Or just keep throwing through it and at the barrier until it's gone.
So looking for a 19. We have not failed a dispel. No, we failed
I
one.
failed one.
That's not bad.
Still have a D10.
Ooh, that's not great though.
Still have a D10.
So an 8,
D10 and Beshel
Plus 5.
but it's still won't cut
Xenius
it.
plus 7, right?
No, so it's like it. So I rolled a
you're-
3
oh.
plus my 5,
Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
were
but if you roll the
rolling
D10 and a
but I can't because it's my action to cast guidance.
Oh,
so I
right.
need my action to.
So an 18, not quite.
Oh, not even 18, an 8.
Oh, you didn't use the 10. Yeah, of course.
No. Because even if I rolled a 10, it can't.
Okay. So that is everyone's turn.
I've only
Moves
got
closer.
2. That's all my 4th, so I've got 2 5th level, and that's it.
Alright, well, I mean, we're still in with a good chance.
Is it moving 5 or 10 foot every round? 10.
Oh yeah, and I'll kind of fly into the middle as well. Like I'm sort of next to.
Thankfully, as Varus has
in the aura
crushed
still.
the device below, you are not being pulled downwards each time you lift off. More of the ground does fall away, though. Thankfully, you can all fly, so really doesn't matter. I won't bother drawing.
The ray behind us,
Yes.
is it going down into the ground?
It isn't close enough for you to be able
Like
to
where
tell.
the hole is?
It's back here. Yeah. I'd say you'd be able to see the edge of it. It appears to be a sphere.
ground.
So it's just a closing sphere on us, yeah.
Yes. And back to the top. Everyone's got an action. Varus,
Still hitting the machine.
it seems to have ceased functioning.
Just to be sure.
Yeah, you keep slamming it with Shatter Spike.
Alright, I'm gonna try and dispel it.
Okay, casting Dispel from Mr. Ricky, looking for a 19.
Oh, it's 12 plus 7 again. For exactly
Perfect.
19.
Oh, baby.
Jesus.
So that's one of my 5th slots gone.
Beautiful. You dispel the violet, and there's like a window pane shattering sort of a sound as there's a, and from the tunnel ahead, you see a figure running towards you. As the wall shatters into pieces,
Oh, that was the last one.
it seems to be.
Weren't there 2 left?
No.
We have no idea.
Oh.
I'm up against
Wait,
the
did we
rainbow.
do-
It's like, oh, this is clearly a rainbow spell.
Wait, did we get rid of the
We know how this works.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got
You got rid of
Nergy
7.
Violet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fire, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Yeah.
All
And as the last dispels, the figure that you see running at you, flying at you, screams, "Join me, bitches!"
Oh, it's Belch.
As Belch rockets towards you.
Oh my god.
He seems to be charging up his hand, this sort of glow of light at the end of it. And then he sort of falters and is like, "Oh, wait, I know you. You're not assassins."
Belchy! It's been 24 hours for us. How about you, mate?
Oh, what are you?
We kind of just got here.
We just thought we'd drop in.
Yeah.
We'll use the front door next time.
Didn't know there was a front door.
You survived though. Good job.
You're welcome.
Somebody else broke that gravity thing, by the way.
It was like that when we got here.
Yeah.
It's okay. I can fix it.
Good.
you haven't seen it yet.
No.
Great.
I can fix it.
Belchy, mate.
You forgot.
Oh no.
When we landed here and saw everything, I just knew you were here.
Did ya?
I knew
felt
you'd
it in
be
my
here
nuts.
with the robots.
Right. Well, how'd you know that?
This just feels like your kind of domain.
He kept on saying
Yeah.
he could feel it in his water.
That's weird. Well, I've been here for about 4 years.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
2 or 3.
We've been here like
I'm sensing
not even
a
a
pattern
week.
here.
A week?
Not even a week.
Like
Yes.
a day and a
3
half.
days, maybe.
World exploded. We saw our blokes and then just appeared here. Just 5 days down the road.
Right. Well, I mean, help him out of the pit, I guess. Yeah, come on. You've discovered my stronghold.
Yeah, you'd left a very clear track marks. Just
Yeah, but robots are idiots.
Also true.
We had discovered that,
That's
yeah.
good point, good
Right.
point.
yeah.
Hey, he
Why-
keeps
why
turning
wouldn't you
into a
protect
statue.
it?
Can you fix it?
Yeah.
Do you know how
What
to
sort of
fix that?
statue?
Like one made of stone.
Can be cute with
No.
a wish.
Yeah.
No.
You know where I can get one of those?
No.
Belcher, I tell you what we have also discovered. They
Tell
have,
me.
They have trains of coal, and the leader of the robots wants to kill those trains, and then we sell the coal at crazy prices.
Yeah, the coal is worth like squillions of gold.
Okay, come on in. And he takes you down the tunnel into.
Win.
It's very likely his call.
Takes you,
Leave the BMO.
It's very likely his call.
Yeah, but he'll understand.
well done. You survived the prismatic wall, by the way.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, God, that was scary.
It only took us
scary
like
spell.
So,
8
if
spells
you-
between it.
Well, yeah, if we had used a lot more earlier in the day, we would have just died.
If you weren't proficient with Arcana, I would have let you just blink through it, and you would have taken the damage of all 7 layers.
Yeah.
Shit.
And they are both vulnerable to fire.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
So it's 20d6 plus another 70d6
Something
of
like that.
assorted.
Generally.
You would have been
that's why I gave you a check.
Yeah,
Thankfully, you rolled high. If you rolled low, I was going to let it
I
happen.
think I'm pretty good with that. Like, proficient.
Hey, Barrett, you know how you've been saying you're the token of this group? Bye!
Yep.
Yes.
Pulled you through 7 layers of death. Holy shit. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I saw wall fire. Great.
Well,
You
yeah,
gotta get
wall
out
of
of here.
fire and wall of multi-layer rainbow glass that isn't moving or
Yeah.
anything like fire are very different.
I was going to, yeah, I was about to summon Vin and do the exact same thing. Like, you know, it's
Take me through, Vin.
Like
Yeah.
much shorter range, but he can take me through it.
And yeah, considering what? So we just rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dispels.
On a 19, yes.
So 9 spell slots.
Yeah.
It was on a timer as well.
Oh, yeah, it's closing in. Far out. Friggin' belch, man.
I mean, also,
I'm protecting myself. I'm right here.
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't get you, mate.
that was just scary.
They're kind of
The,
crazy out there.
so the gravity well was going to dispel the enchantments on machines. So if you were a machine, you would not be working right now.
Good thing we're not the
Wow,
machine.
you've made quite a base for yourself here.
I've got 4 years to protect myself.
Did anyone come with you?
Right, so let's sit down. I can't offer you any food. Can you offer me any food?
Got the wheel of cheese.
You look at him and
Like
he's.
a haunch of smoked meat that's been lightly chewed.
Here's the whole
Yeah.
wheel of cheese.
Does he allow shit in the woods?
Do you mind if food's
I mean,
spoiled?
I don't know,
probably he does
does he?
now, yeah.
He didn't used to.
I would love some, thank you.
What about spoiled meats?
Yep, sure.
Why not?
I mean,
Tons of. What about candle wax?
oh yeah. Is it beeswax?
It's from something.
Yeah, candle wax.
Pretend.
It's edible, sure.
It's wax from something.
Now, can I get insight from you all?
That's a natural one.
Very nice.
Oh, that's not great. That is a 15.
Oh, wait, I think I've got...
That's an 18.
So that'd make it a 9.
No, I don't have proficiency.
Okay. Only the 18 would pick it up. Belch looks weathered. You know he's old, but 4 years here, you don't see Sugo around. His face is lined, his beard is wispy, and his ears droop. His skin is sort of pallid.
Is this like when Luke finds Yoda?
What?
In Star Wars.
Or like when he's really old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Dagobah.
But it's Belchback.
Yeah, a little green man.
At that point, Yoda was basically Belchback.
Yeah, pretty much. Same character. So, have you found anyone else that come through with the
Yeah, we
cataclysm?
found Ricky's family and a couple people hiding under
A
Matronus.
couple of random
Okay,
dwarves.
where were they from?
Dagbadir and
Right.
Croden.
And the other one was from the mountains.
The other one was from some random mountain
Yeah.
behind Dagbadir.
Wow.
Okay. Right.
With Mount
As he tucks into the spoiled chicken first.
Nah, it was like
No, the one
Hey,
that
better
was
eat that
with-
wheel of cheese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The other person was from...
I mean, we can split it. It's your wheel.
No, I've
yeah,
got
past
another one.
year.
Yeah.
You got more.
You
Hell yeah.
No.
I do not.
The intercom.
That is the only
You
wheel
say
cheese.
fear and greed. Warring.
He looks starving, but jeez.
Yeah, the other person we found was from the mountains past Yinden Vale, where we found Sugo, actually. But did he come with you?
No.
Have you found anyone else?
No, I'm having real difficulty locating or just speaking in general. Those magics seem to be struggling.
I have also found the same. We were actually going to try and sending you today because we thought
No.
you'd know a bit about the Robert stuff we're
Might have
going.
actually worked immediately.
Yeah, that would have been
It might have been
real.
the one time sending actually did work.
Well, I haven't had any luck, and I've been trying for 4 years.
Can you try sending me right now? Just to see if the magic's not shitting itself in this plane.
Sure. You get nothing.
I got nothing.
It's, I think the magic anchors to the plane that should be, and since that doesn't exist, teleporting or locking in on someone to send them a message doesn't seem to work. Which makes it really hard to find Hugo. He's out there somewhere.
He's
Yeah.
probably fine.
We know Sugo, he'd survive anything, mate.
How did I not see it earlier? That's all I have to say.
I mean,
We thought the same. We investigated Vannon so hard. We had a spy
We were
in his bedroom.
completely convinced it was him.
Like-
Well,
I was ready to chop Vannon's head off as soon as he touched the...
I thought you were barking up the wrong tree.
I wanted to kill this guy.
He did. He nearly killed him.
We-
We talked
we-
him
I
out
mean,
of it.
Kabaya, we were also like, yeah, she's a bit like,
I was sus on
she's a
Kabaya.
little.
He's always like that.
What?
Yeah.
I was sus on Kabaya. I just had
Aggie-
no
Aggie's betrayal.
The other betrothed, the random
Starbane.
Starbane,
Yeah,
like
Starbane I
did
didn't
not.
Nobody.
The random guy, Glint, no
No,
way.
hold on. Wait, back it up.
Yeah, buddy.
I was all caught up with mac and cheese. My expansion was going well. I hadn't paid enough attention. But what actually happened for you? Because you're coterie, right?
Yeah, mate.
Well,
So, did you see the chains, or was it just us that could see them?
I don't know what you mean. What changed?
So, when this whole thing happened, we saw the chains linking us to Alf and the binding, and then we saw 8 other chains, 7 of which belonging to the ones that caused this, and the last one linking to the invisible Asima.
8 other chains.
Mm-hmm.
8. Wait, how many in total?
So 8 bad chains, 7 good chains, 15 total. Was there one linking out? Did any of you guys see it?
I didn't pay that much attention.
Your chains
7 and 1 missing
connected
dark
you
one.
to Alf.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. That might work. Anyway, sorry, go on. We've got a lot of
Yeah,
planning.
Yeah,
15 chains, 7 in check, balanced by us, and 8 that weren't, and they were all deep red. And we saw an image of this in the mural back in the mine a long time ago, but there were only 7 chains in the mural.
As far as I'm aware, there should only be 7.
Well, the prophecy of Ichthar comes through.
What was that?
Through. That was something about a coterie
Role in
betraying
the
their,
past,
their
duties.
There was
Their duties.
definitely, there was 7,
They already
But
did
they
that.
all had these gems that chained to this Asima that was not corporeal.
And then, just like seconds before the world exploded, Vannon tried to kill Alf, but
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it's got in the way.
Aximans jumped in the way
of the
of
disintegration.
the
You see, there was a lot going on.
Telling us.
Who got you to broadcast the whole thing, though?
Me, I offered my services for a hefty fee, just so the people could watch.
Yeah, we had this whole pickled egg scheme, but we didn't get it off the ground in time.
That's a shame. Pickled eggs, that's loot.
We had a full house.
You
we
wanna come in?
we control.
If you find them,
Oh, if we find them, trust me.
come in. I
Absolutely.
love eggs.
A pickled?
I mean, yeah, any griffin,
in any
old.
Old, young.
Yeah,
Weird.
we were thinking that it's a bit weird to have like a big ceremony when we know all this dodgy stuff is going around. Should have been kept low key, but
Well, regardless, it was happening because you saw the Aloth. He was.
yeah, which is why we wanted to get it over and done with. Quick private party, immediate friends and family.
Sorry, you were gonna say?
Weird question. Could you turn into an animal that can reproduce asexually, impregnate yourself with eggs, then turn into a chicken and lay said eggs?
You know, Rob, that is a weird question.
I know it's a bit off topic, but
You know, believe it or not, I've never tried.
I would just suggest the aphid.
Out of
Kate's next watch, she turns into a chicken. Come on!
Make another me.
Look over and there's a king. There's a chicken, red chicken with its legs in the air, like yeah, giving like the human way.
Essentially, if you ever did simulation,
Chicken with its feet in stirrups.
I'm saying, if we need eggs desperately, we could try.
if you ever get access to simulacrum, that's how it's gonna work.
You have to birth yourself in an egg.
I have to hatch myself gently, care for it. Kincaid's sitting on the egg, all broody,
Waiting.
kissing it anyway,
so-
close to his clutch.
For,
In the aphid thing? Or...
for the 4 years that I've been here, I've been working on protecting myself, but also the whole, Venom conundrum.
Yeah, but
was Bannon
I didn't kill him.
and
Yeah, the list. So the list of people was Aggie, Starbane, Olithira, Toskoggle, Vannon, Kavaya, Glint.
Okay,
oh yeah, Tuskoggle was the
The new guy,
the new money man.
new
Right.
bags, McGee.
well, you see what I've been doing? You come this way. And he takes you into another chamber within his stone sort of fortress. I've been making this. And you turn the corner and there is a probably 60-foot tall, maybe 80-foot wide conglomeration of mechanical, arcane, alchemical things sort of pieced together.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Can you do it
is
without
this
that
why
one?
you needed the tooth wheel from the underground there?
Oh, you found that.
Yeah, that's how we found you.
Oh, beauty.
Because the Time Lord wanted us to.
The timekeeper.
Yeah, he's pissed.
He did promise us a tank if we bring it back.
That's not bad, but no, you can't have it.
What about we bring it back, get the tank, and then steal it again.
Because the missing wheels kind of make them go crazy every time the world thumps.
I don't care. I really don't. It's crucial to the planar reconstitution engine that I'm constructing.
Right.
But if you take it out, I'd have to undo 4 years of hard work. So no. If that's okay with you.
They've got a cool name for you.
What is it?
Tempo Robato.
Oh, I like it.
Add it to your list of titles.
Yes, sir. Tempo Rubato.
Big Cheese, Casino Royale, various other names.
Not much. Tops El Pompadour, but that's not
I
bad.
think it was Das Pompadour.
What was it? A
The
planar
royalty.
reconstruction.
Yeah, pre.
Planar
PRE.
Oh,
Planar Reconstitution Engine.
The Royalty, the Mushroom Man, the Undergrowth, Das Pompadour.
Keep them coming. I haven't heard these in a while.
Big Casino.
Oh, yeah.
Mac and cheese is where you got a slice on.
That's the one.
Chief Buckwheat, the crusty juggler.
I am crusty.
The Fromage Trois, the Chief.
Chief. Oh, don't. That makes me think of Thugo.
Oh, sorry, buddy. The Corky Butcher, the Pewter Daddy,
Oh, yeah.
and now Tempo Robato,
Oh, it's
also
beautiful.
known as the Time Thief.
Oh, is that what it means?
that's what it means in Roberts.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's pepped me up. So, as I said, the machines, they're not intelligent like Das Pompadour. It's kind of easy to outsmart them. They're very logical, not so wise. So,
You can just drop a whale on them and that's it.
That does work.
that sounds very effective.
It was unbelievable.
We destroyed the entire car, pulled the coal.
Beautiful. Lovely. I'd love to see that in action.
Oh, you might. There is a significantly greater than 0 chance.
We've also done the maths, gone back to the drawing board, and we know we can make it better.
Oh,
We're like you,
talk
mate.
to me.
A whale from 500 feet.
And
When
more
they kill you-
aerodynamic whale.
And then we
Well,
bring
we're
it
not
up.
dropping it on us.
Yeah, but I assume one of you becomes a whale. You're not sourcing them from the non-existent ocean.
Well, no, we've got this free-range whale farm.
Or, wait, oh my god,
What if we grab one of the dimension door and then whale
or we
them
just
down?
grab a little rat, dimension door, polymorph the rat into a whale.
Can you do that?
Yep.
Oh.
They get
See,
to
we've been prototyping, mate.
unwilling creature gets to make a
Get into
save.
the final
against
one.
Well, that's
being
great.
polymorphed.
The only thing is, if the creature can move, you might struggle to hit it, so you've got to lock it down.
It doesn't have to be conscious when it's free falling.
No, I mean the thing that you're trying to hit.
Well, last time we used it on one of their travelling tanks. So
Had you disabled it in some way?
No, we just
No,
scratched
Stood in
it.
the middle of the
Yeah.
road, so they stop moving, and
we were
that.
talking to them.
Well, good enough.
And then the whale cleverly fell on it.
Flanked them.
Cleverly's not the word I'd use, but it
Well, it
sounds...
cleverly avoided falling on Ricky.
Yeah, I
That sounds hilarious.
Yes, cleverly.
It actually did flat midair.
So yeah, I came across how much do you know about where we are right now?
We're on the plane of Mechanus.
They have a sun that is just big panels powered by lots of coal.
Sure is, yep.
There's a dragon made of...
But beyond Mechanus,
Oh, nothing.
We feel like it's been a
Absolutely
planned pancake, mate.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, we've found random
Plain
cutouts of the material realm here.
certain sections.
a big soup.
Yeah.
Did you just lisp in me?
No.
In my... In the,
Enough.
you know what? I'm okay with it.
Infectious.
It kind of suits you.
Weirdly.
But yes, I came across a being from...
A bee.
A bean?
Beans.
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 Beans. Beans. Beans. Beans. Oh, a being.
Sorry, we've gone a little crazy.
We've just been
That's
craving
okay.
beans.
Crazy's where I live.
Peppercorns.
Oh, what up, Amanda's?
You got peppercorns.
They're colourful too.
Oh, yes! That'll make my... Never mind what I'm eating. So,
It's insane.
yes,
He's been
I
eating other people.
encountered a being from
Doing that before, so...
Elysium.
Oh.
Like an
So-
angel.
What's that?
Yeah, the heavens.
Oh.
Where all the Celestials come from. And his name is Planewalker Vey. he kind of doesn't really fit in with the angels, and that suits me.
And what did you do with him?
Well, you see, it's what he did for me.
Why is he locked somewhere in this facility?
He's in.
Oh no,
He's powering the machine, isn't he?
he's much more powerful than me.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't if I could though, because he's.
Well,
I need him. There's a level of chaos to my actions, but I'm not an idiot. I gotta keep him on side. Either way,
until I lock him in the machine.
he helped me set up that little fire.
That was scary.
Yeah, that's his magic, so you can thank him for that.
Very powerful.
It works.
Boy, does it.
Yeah, so he helped me set this up. And he points to the large device, the PRE, behind him. Do you want to know what it does, or you don't really care?
Of course, mate.
Reconstitute.
You do care. And you see his eyes glisten a little bit.
There hasn't been a day we've been here that your name hasn't come up, Belgie.
Yes, true, actually.
That's the nicest thing anyone said in 4 years. Except for what I say to myself every day.
It's all words of affirmation are always good, mate.
Got to keep the pep in your step.
Keeps me going. Without Figo here, I gotta do it myself.
Don't worry, we'll find him, man.
Anyway, this, it's sort of like a hybrid. I've adapted some of Mechanicus's precision. And some of my ingenuity, you know? It's sort of designed to reintegrate the fractured planes that made up the material. My hope is that it will synchronize them together, sort of stitching together a bunch of different skins to make one tapestry.
Or a nice lampshade.
Yeah, if sure. But it's got 6 pieces. Well, that piece you probably know, and he points to a large toothed cog covered in arcane runes. That's the thing I stole from the people,
Reacquired.
Yeah. No, I stole it. I well and truly stole that. That was good. I dug my way in and it was real easy. Just...
Yeah, what did you use to get through that? That adamantium was crazy.
I made a digging machine.
Classic.
Yeah, it was
When I
great.
saw that, I was like, there's only one man that can do
How
that.
hard
Right.
do you think it would be for you to make like a reasonable copy of that thing? Something that would maybe fool the robots into thinking it was the real deal.
And maybe also a lightning cannon.
Well, that I can do. I've got one on my hand.
We'll take 5.
You won't be able to power it.
I have
can you-
7 volts.
That's not much.
If that helps.
That's quite low. I'm so sorry.
I reckon you can make a copy of that.
Well, we could just adapt that one. The little track unit that I used. I mean, I don't really need it now, so I guess you could. I could modify it for you if if you can do some other.
I meant that thing up there. If you can just create a replica of it, and we can just chuck it back in.
I don't even know what it's made of. I've never seen material like that
Oh, it
before.
just has to look the same.
Yeah. Just so that we can take it back to the timekeeper and be like, oh, we found the thing, and then he gives us tanks.
Yeah.
But will
And
it
then
work?
we can. Oh,
I don't think it will.
I'm
We
pretty
could
sure.
try.
Just question: do we think things will get better or dramatically worse if we put
Dramatically
something
worse.
that's not supposed to be into the world machine into the world machine?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I-
about the
I
robot.
just don't give a shit. I'm standing on the planet that will explode, but I just don't
I'm
care.
Yeah.
thinking like it would make them go crazy, and I'd be like, well
Well,
as long as they're over there.
It probably would, but it would also destabilize Mechanus.
Yeah,
We
okay.
need
No, no,
It's
no.
currently
I'm
a
hearing
part
you.
of everything else.
Did you ever watch the Play Fight Club?
No,
Oh.
sorry.
Because the end is what we kind of
If,
want to do.
if he had seen it, he wouldn't be able to talk about it.
Right.
He knows what I'm
Wink,
talking about.
wink, Belchy.
So anyway, yeah, as I said, there are 6 segments.
Right.
Yes.
Missing piece from the Chronesium.
Yeah, the chrono theme conductor, I'm calling it. Stole it from Mechanus, and it regulates the moment, or I hope it does, when the material plane could be reforged, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
The second piece is sort of a containment, like a processing unit, a system. Now, I was looking for powerful beings to sort of power it. Something that is on this plane.
Like Plane Walk of A.
Pixie
Oh,
dust.
no, not him. He's good. Well, I think. I don't know.
What about a metal dragon?
Well, I'm thinking, didn't you say there were how many extra coterie things?
8.
Well, I could use 7 of them.
I mean, if we can find them. If they're on
They would-
us.
I'm not sure where they are, but they would. I could definitely store their energy.
Do you have
Be
any
sufficient.
idea how we love that. We're all about the tracking them down and, doing bad things.
I'm brutally killing them, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
But
Especially Aggie.
how would we go about A, tracking them down, and B, getting to wherever they are once we track them down?
Unless you have like a locate object amplifier, don't know how that's going to get down, mate.
Well, you see, it's from what I've pieced together. I think they were spread across the plains. Well, most things were.
Yeah.
We would have been if it wasn't for our members of the Myriad.
Mm.
Kind
Oh,
of banked
Kept
us
us
straight
together.
here.
right.
It's also why it's
that
been
was-
such a short. Like it's like we were getting sucked into the vortex, and they kind of yanked us out.
There was
Took us to this cool
A time
lighthouse.
differential somewhere.
Yeah.
They took us to this place and were like, "Hey, you guys have to fix everything. Have to kill the Asimar and other stuff."
You
And
see,
then they
you see the
bounced us
intelligence
down here.
behind his eyes. He's sort of piecing things together as you
Giving
explain it
like
to him.
missing pieces of the puzzle, kind of.
Right. So maybe the planes shattering like that lowered the barrier between the gods and us.
Yeah, they
The Myriad.
Yeah.
They said we've been calling the people with the extra chains, like the Aggie and all that, who orchestrated. We've been calling them the Shadow Coterie, and we know.
I like that name.
The Myriad, right? The Myriad told us that there's a Shadow Coterie member in each plane, and we have to kill the Asimar.
Well, there you go. There's one in each plane.
You want to
We
jump
don't know how
around
to
players
get there.
killing these guys
We
and
don't know how to
utilizing their
get
power?
to them.
We don't know how to plane hop.
Well,
That's why we were doing this stuff for the Timekeeper in hopes
What?
that he might be able to bounce us.
right. Playwalker Faith. Sorry, not Faye. What's his name? Vay.
Okay.
Playwalker Vay might know.
I mean,
It's a plane walker.
Planewalker.
It's in his name.
Yeah, he won't be able to take you, but he might know where you could.
Okay.
That would
Would
be
he be
good.
powerful enough to locate a creature on this
Well,
planet?
what-
I'm not sure.
If he can, even if he can't get us to another plane himself, if he can at least just tell us how to get to a plane,
Yeah.
we can probably track them down once they're there.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. Part 3. To you, it just looks kind of like a dagger with some weird attachments. This I call the Fate Reaver. Essentially, you plunge it into something, like a creature or whatever, and it'll unmake them and transfer their essence here.
Which is what we could do with one of the Shadow Coterie to put all their
This
juice
is-
in there.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm thinking. So that belongs to you, whoever wants to stab them the most.
I need to get Aggie.
Okay. Cool. Love vengeance. That's good.
You fight him first.
You see a lattice of conduits, like a massive old school circuit board. This is the harmonic loom that should weave the material plane's energies together.
Say harmonic loom.
Yes. We got the catalyst array. Should provide enough ignition to release the cosmic energy, then control bursts. And then we have the planar nexus core. It's got a little fragment of each of the planes, and you see in these sort of what looks like a sturdy glass containment sort of vial, there are 7 different things.
So you've been traveling around finding different planes that have landed here and gathering.
Oh, hell no. Planewalker does that.
Okay.
I couldn't have gotten there alive, probably, maybe. I'm like a cockroach. Amazing, beautiful,
Can survive anything.
survivable. So what you see, and he points to each of them, this is a condensed shard of Elysium's peace and divine radiance. This is some Hadean ash, an ember from the hells. This is kind of a veil, a piece of the ethereal. This is just pointing to each thing in the jars, a piece of limbic chaos. And you see it shifting from solid to liquid to gas and back again. Constant movement. This is from the Shadowfell, a thread of gloom. This is a little gear from where we are, Mechanist. And then there's a crystalline Feywild seed. And each should lend their energy sort of as an anchor of each plane. Yeah, so hopefully, if you can give me enough juice with something from each plane, it should give me what I need. I mean, this is all theoretical, of course, but...
You've not done this before.
That is right, I have not remade the material plane.
It's always a first sign for everything, though.
Yep, and I'm going to make it in my image if I can.
Lovely.
We'll call it the Belchterial plane. Maybe. Work
You
in
can
progress.
workshop that name.
Yeah.
Belchterial.
But anyway,
We've missed you.
thank you. I've missed not robots, that's for sure. So it's nice to see some real people. But as mid-sentence, you see a tear of otherworldly light nearby. You see a figure about 8 feet tall with just a palpable aura around them. Oh, don't freak out, Vay. Welcome back, Vay.
Can I use my divine sense quickly?
Sure.
What pops up?
Celestial. This is someone from Elysium. Well, Vay's here. Vay, these are my
Best buds.
acquaintances from the material plane.
Co-workers.
Sure, co-workers. They'll help
Business partners.
get the machine working. And Vay looks at each of you. Well, if you can get the job done, that's perfect.
No worries. We get jobs done. That's the Needlebark Goods guarantee.
It's a guarantee.
That's
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
wonderful. Where are you hitting first?
Mechanist.
Yes. Mechanist.
Excellent.
Already done. Job done. That was the guarantee.
Just looks to Belch.
This is the best we've got.
Look, they survived your trap, okay? They're pretty hardy.
Oh, that cheeky little prismatic sphere.
Oh yeah, we just dispelled that whole thing, man.
Yeah, good. Right?
Do we have any
It's-
idea if one of the Shadow Coterie is currently on Mechanus?
There has to be.
Yeah, dude.
One
From
on
what-
the
Do we have any indication as to who or where?
No, but because our myriad sent us here, it fits in with what we need to do.
And one on every plane.
That would be
Yeah.
the first.
One on all.
Isn't that what your myriad said to you?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Then
One
just
here
don't
at
know.
least somewhere.
Do you know how we'd be able to find them? Do you have any ideas?
well, I would look for
Skull.
something that doesn't fit. I'm
Like
sure that
Tempo Robato. Well,
No.
honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. Tempo Robato, I thought it's either going to be Belchbag or a Shadow Coterie member.
I thought it was going to be a shadow culture.
I knew it was going to be Belchbag.
sure.
They could only give a cool name to Belchbag.
And he pulls back his hood. He's quite tall. He's gaunt, and you could not fix an age in your mind by looking at him.
Well, you're tall and gaunt.
He has
Handsome.
one
And ageless.
beautiful green eye, and the other is a swirling mass of cosmic energy.
That's cool.
Hey, same as mate.
Is it?
I wink with the wide eye.
Isn't though? Is it?
I mean, this like saw some weird shit when it first happened. So.
Question: did any of us do any detect anything when we were near the Time Lord, Timekeeper, to make sure that he was actually a robot, or
We tried
would it
the
have
mind
just been a
sense.
dude that was wearing a robot mask?
I think we did divine sense.
And detect magic?
We didn't detect magic,
You
but I
didn't do
think
that.
we tried to make sure that he was an actual robot.
It's okay. I've checked him out. I was in there.
Also
and
because he's trying to repair robot things. Like, yes, like I feel like the Shadow Code
Okay,
is
well,
disruptive.
I suppose the
powerful.
the
Don't
bait.
underestimate.
it's going to be the VMO, someone redirecting coal and resources to try
Maybe-
and start an uprising.
Tell me more.
So they're stealing coal and they're putting it in these land trains with different robots from the ones from the Timekeepers robots.
And they're redirecting and stealing resources.
Yeah, they're stealing it from the sun and taking it.
The solar array down south somewhere.
Vay looks at you all. Well,
To Maliator.
So I'd say that's probably our something
Where
out of
they
the
where they
ordinary.
build the rest of the robots.
Yes.
if there's anything I know about the mechanical folk, they're rigid. They would normally not change their behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon someone's building a robotic army at Maliator with the coal?
But
Yeah.
then the Timekeeper was the one who deviated and changed his behaviors because he built the Clockwork Dragon, and weren't the MVMO ones like, no, he's changed not standard templates.
Well, it also might be a case of depends who you ask. Hey,
They
you're the
could
traders,
also-
they did this. No, you're the trader, you did this.
Well,
They
one
also
of them
could have
is a
been
member of the Shadow
re-scrambled.
Coterie,
Yeah.
which is the
Well,
only
either
thing
way,
care about.
when I stole the piece of their
yeah.
Chronesium.
timing,
Chrono conductor.
when I stole that, things started getting weird. So
Yeah,
that
they-
might just be me.
They
Yeah,
invoked some laws that kill all the fleshies, so
That's
But only at night time.
probably because of you.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
and
fine
also
with that.
sometimes randomly the ground vibrates and they all go crazy blood.
Oh, I felt that.
Yeah, every time it vibrates, they all lose their minds.
Yeah, it's because of the missing thing. Okay,
Well-
what else is not out of place?
Now it is 10 o'clock.
Alright, wrap it up.
Vay sort of looks at each of you. Well, if you are to assist by gathering the essence of these creatures, then you can find passage between the planes at the most raw elemental sites. The plane of Mechanus resides with Earth at its core. So find a place where pure, raw Earth, unblemished, seems to propagate. Each of the planes will have something of that ilk. Whatever the plane is made of will determine what you should look for.
So we should be looking for raw dirt.
Not just raw earth. Somewhere that mountains spring into being.
Kind of like where we are now.
These mountains have been here a while. Keep your eyes peeled.
Like a volcano.
A volcano is not a bad place to start.
Follow-up question, you don't happen to know a volcano.
I thought you said a vague and I was like, oh god.
You don't happen to know where any place like that might be on Mechanus, do you?
Well, it depends where you want to travel.
To Maliator.
To the closest one.
Maliator is within Mechanus.
Well, yeah, Malitor's just a town. He's talking about when we want to move on.
Oh,
From this plane, you could travel to either the Shadowfell or the Feywild.
Yeah, Feywild.
Feywild.
We've dealt with that.
Shadowfell. Last
The-
time we dealt with the Feywild, it did not go well.
Also that.
Also, but the Shadowfell was. The Shadowfell is the dark Fey.
It's chill, we've been there once and it was fine.
What,
Yeah,
and
the
Hoda
centipede.
was the good Fae?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if she's the good Fey, I don't want to see the bad Fey.
I don't think she was the good
I
Fae.
thought all the Fey are in the Feywild, that's why it's called that.
We've
Yeah.
dealt with Fae before. We know their tricks. Just keep your mouth shut. Stay cozy, you know?
It sounds simple when you put it like that.
Oh, shit. We're not good at shutting our mouths.
We are not.
Maybe we go Shadowfell.
We have many strengths, that is not one.
Save
Yeah,
the
I think
Feywild
Shadowfell.
last.
Well, in that case, you would head maybe towards the Oberei Citadel.
Oh,
And what if we wanted to go to the Feywild?
I'm only aware of one part of Mechanus that has any plant life.
Ooh.
The Horologium opus.
How do you spell that?
Horo. Log. IUM. HORO.
Yeah.
Log. IUM. Space. OPUS. Opus.
And where is that near?
They are quite far apart.
Some kind of lightning tank, get us there.
Which one is closest to here?
Probably the Oberei Citadel.
But you said plants, so I'm back on board for the Feywild.
The choice is yours. I care not which you take.
Also with the plants, then suddenly I can twist right.
Well, Belch also did say teleportation
Yeah.
is not
What
working.
about
Hasn't
scrying?
worked.
What about scrying?
Well, you see, divining is also difficult. Usually, I think the magic is based off where you are, being, a solid plane.
How many schools of magic are there?
At least 3.
There's more than 4.
There's about 8.
I was going to say that. Is there about 8 or exactly 8?
Depends if you take into account chronomancy, but 8 or 9.
No one counts
No one
chronomancy.
counts.
Yeah, it's for wieners.
The sham school.
So there's 8 then.
Right. So
One for
perhaps
explain.
each of these crystals is fucking with a particular aspect of a school of magic that once restored should restore the function of said magic properly and fully, perhaps.
But I think it's only teleportation and communication stuff that's
So
like you'd think if that was the case.
that
Maybe,
any like
yeah.
scorching ray and this and that would just blow up
Yeah.
in your face.
Unless it's on the different planes, different magics are affected.
Is
Yeah,
it
exactly.
not scrying not work completely, or is it just like difficult?
I've had no success in 4 years,
So
so
I take that as
Could you,
0%.
could you scry on somewhere that you've already been within Mechanus?
no, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Well, it seems to be locating or communicating or translocating. Positionally seems to be the issue.
They seem to be able to connect with each other via their little spikes on their heads, so maybe,
Well, that's wireless communication.
Yeah,
That's
so maybe
different.
that's-
not magical.
yeah, but maybe that interferes with the magic.
No,
No.
I've been here before.
You have?
Yeah, what do you think I learned? Everything I do.
What?
From a bag of belch or something? I don't know.
I assume
Like the
that-
ideas for little robo insect cameras.
Yeah,
Like where did he come up
where
with
else
that?
would I learn that from?
I just assumed that you saw insects and thought, wouldn't it be cool if that was a robot?
Well, yeah, but I had to learn how to make them.
Wild.
Yeah, I'm pretty amazing.
Who told you?
Well, I mean, they got me here, so the robots, I guess.
Could they teach us?
No, I don't think you have the brains for it.
I did.
I've got 19 in.
That's
On a
great.
scale-
I'm on 26, so
What
Oh,
the hell
11.
did you do?
nice. Must be blissful.
A little bit.
Must be peaceful.
Having a so empty.
And with my 5 wisdom, I'm not
Boy,
I'm not
detecting
offended.
there's any sarcasm there.
Man, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Planewalker,
I've missed Belchback.
Planewalker
Sorry.
Bay, is there anywhere that we'd be able to acquire a wish around here?
I wish.
Yes. I currently have a cosmic curse that
So he's
turns me
been
to
wanted
stone
like a
during
really
combat.
big wheel of cheese.
Well,
A really big wheel of cheese.
there are certain.
He just has curd on the mind.
No, but like really
A
big.
really big.
No.
You think
You're not understanding.
What you're imagining. 10 times bigger.
Like a plane of cheese.
So much so that you would forget about being cursed to turn into a statue every so often.
Well, within Limbo, there may be a location made of cheese. I'm not sure.
Excellent.
Now about the
Limbo.
wish.
Okay, how do we get to limbo?
As for to get
Wish
to Limbo,
get
you
Limbo. Yeah, good
Yes.
Good thinking.
Good thinking.
the
That is the fastest
closest hop to Limbo would be through the Shadowfell. I would.
Okay. Shadowfell.
Shadowfell,
And to
cheese
actually-
wheel.
Get a wish and not the
Yeah.
cheese.
When you say get a wish, that is very mortal of you. What do you mean?
Acquire a wish to remove this curse, which can only be cured with a wish.
Right.
Or a god phone.
Or a god phone.
Just
Well,
cut it
there
off.
are-
That's much easier.
Powerful beings within Celestia on Elysium that you could perform services for in return for.
Good to
I can lube up my lips.
Well, you might need to lube up a lot more than your lips.
Oh.
Brutal. All right, so we drop through it enough at Elysium. We can...
You thought
you say?
You thought-
Before he's, you know, earned his keep.
Swim by the plane of baby oil.
Yeah.
I'm up in Elysium.
If Ronan can be a cock ring for hell, I can be a cock ring for heaven.
Yeah, do you want to stop by the Nine Hells and ask Ronan for advice?
No.
first?
Hey, Ronan, anyway, look, no, we don't need to rescue you. Sorry, we need some advice.
Yeah, so what's your profession?
I'm submitting to be my own cock ring. I just need to know.
Need a reference.
What's your morning routine?
Yeah.
And do you have an ability to get to Elysium?
I do. For myself. I'm a planeswalker.
You can't take me with you.
Can't take passengers
You would disintegrate. I can take you if you'd like.
if we wanted to disintegrate.
Yeah.
I don't want to disintegrate particularly.
No,
Any chance you can bring someone here and
I'm not welcome on that plane. So, coming up with a plan. Plotting in Belchbag's little hideout outside of Matronus. We will leave the session there for 2 weeks, maybe 3. I'm not sure how long you're gone for. As it's 10 past 10.
3 because the week after
You're away.
I'm going to be away.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we can formulate a plan.
Oh,
Pick up from there. Sorry, it was a bit of a longer one, but
No, you're right.
I had to get you to Belchbag.
Had to get us
I knew it was leading up to Belchbag the entire time.
to friggin' angels building machines of
Angels helping Belchbag